What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Volume 1 Live.
Hello.
Good smell.
Hope everybody's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, and night. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so hyped. It's early for me, but you know, that's why I have to get as hyped as possible with as much energy as possible because we got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
We do.
We do.
We better get ready.
Thank you guys for being here. We are back. We were
not that we ever really loved, but it feels like
a long time.
Yeah, we have not
for us.
Yeah, done one of these.
Shout out Davies says he's got that 4 a.m. hype going on right now. Yeah, it feels like a long time for us. Mehgan got a little sick recently.
Yeah,
but
not fun.
She is testing negative and feeling great, so it's good to have her back. We had to make some changes, or we had to adapt, I guess, on our most recent One Piece episode that's coming out tomorrow, Dressrosa Part 2. And I think that some people are gonna prefer the angle that we had to use.
Maybe. We'll see. We haven't gotten any comments so far, but it is like we had to sit on opposite ends of the table. And you'll see in the shot, like sometimes you could kind of see the reflection because we made like a plexiglass. Like,
oh yeah, we did.
And this was like more towards like the tail end of me being sick, so it wasn't like in the height. So we just wanted to be safe still. The next day I tested negative, so it's probably nothing. But yeah, it was like, oh, like this is such a wrench.
Yeah, it threw a little wrench in everything, but we made it work and we adapted. Today, we have a lot of cool stuff to talk about. You'll see a little mystery box right here sitting in front of us. Let me switch cameras so we can show that off a little bit more. A little mystery box right here. A lot of people have guessed based on what's in the thumbnail what the mystery unboxing is going to be. But I'll say...
not right. And I'm just kidding.
all I'll say is maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. Or maybe that's not all. I'll just say that. Leave a little intrigue towards the end of the episode.
We have a very inquisitive question in the chat.
Just ask a quick question. Where you guys buy your t-shirt at? At the same time, can you show it too? Thanks. Let's go. Mehgan, you first. Let me get
let me pull up.
Let me give you some music to show off. Tell them what's on your shirt first and show it off a little bit.
Okay.
We have Mehgan.
I have a Gone shirt, black t-shirt. He's looking very determined, and he's cute. And there's him doing like rock paper scissors, and then there's like a spoiler, so don't look. But it's a very cool shirt.
It's a very cool shirt.
And I really like the fit of it. It's very nice, very breathable, for the summertime. And it's kind of baller.
It is very, very baller. So yeah, I am okay. I got to get the fashion music.
Oh yeah,
All
for you too.
Let me just move this out of the way so you can really get the full effect right here. All right. Cue fashion music. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ooh.
Today.
Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Levi Ackerman shirt. This is a very breathable shirt. I love the fit. I love the material. The graphic is very cool. I don't wear a lot of gray, but the gray with the purple just...
I think it's a nice fit.
Goes so well together. Thank you so much, Mehgan. I feel like $100 when I'm wearing this.
Yeah.
And that's a deal because this shirt was nowhere near $100. So that's a bargain.
Yeah, we actually got sent these by a person that shouted or reached out to us. Let me pull up their IG. It's going to be linked below too in the description. Sophrosyne anime merch. You can follow them on IG. Their stuff is in the process of being available. So if you're interested in this type of shirt, they haven't released yet. But you can DM them on Instagram and they'll give you updates to when their shop will be like actually live. But yeah, we were sent these and we really like them. Obviously, we got sent like some, they're like, we have hunter stuff. They have a Killua one that's like really, really sick that I want. And the JJK ones are pretty sick too if you're into that sort of thing.
I'm trying to click on it, but it's not letting me click on it for some reason.
But
here we go. Yeah. So again, the link for their shop is in the description down below. And the link to their Instagram is in the description down below as well. I think I even I thought I had their Instagram pulled up. Maybe I did and I X'd that tab out. But they're both linked down below. And again, it's Sophrosyne Inc. I think that's the
Sophrosyne.
I think that's how you say it. Either way, that's why it's linked.
Sin, yeah.
That's why it's linked below.
Sophrosyne.com and IG too. And like I said, they're not the stuff isn't live yet, so you can just DM them and they'll give you like updates on when it will be live, and hopefully we can get a promo code soon when everything is, so then you guys can get like a discount. Yeah,
they did reach out to us and say that they are going to be providing us with a discount code. So if you guys are interested in any of these shirts, we haven't set it up yet, but as soon as we get it, we will share it with you. That way, if you want to cop one of these shirts for yourself, you can. Let me just look up their Instagram so you can kind of see some of the other designs that they have. Super nice guys. And like I said, the quality of the shirt, I'm always a little worried about quality of shirt because it's so easy to phone it in with a cheaper material so that you can, stay competitive and sell your shirts for pretty cheap. But I'm actually very happy with the quality. The quality and the fit are both really nice, which is harder than you think to find in a shirt. It shouldn't be too hard, but for some reason it is. So I don't know if this is their shop IG. A lot of memes on here.
I think this is just like their promotional IG. They have the link in their bio for the website. And I think maybe there's tagged photos of like people wearing their clothing, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. Sophrosyne Inc.
Sophrosyne. Sophrosyne. I think it's Sophrosyne.
Yeah.
Sophrosyne Inc.
Yeah, well, that's it. Ask and you shall receive. It's almost, it does feel a little bit like we set that up, like that was all set up.
I know, right?
So thank you for
leading us into that.
Yeah, for helping us make that seem a lot more organic. But yeah, that's it. So shout out once again to them for sending us the shirts, and look out for that discount code when we get it for you to get a shirt yourself with a little bit of a discount, courtesy of Sophrosyne Inc. and Volume 1. So anyway, today on the agenda, like I said, we got a little mystery box right here. We're going to be doing a mystery figure unboxing. And it's going to be a little more than I think people are bargaining for.
What do you mean?
Because I got a little surprise on top of the surprise that I'm throwing in a little bit later. We're also going to talk about, of course, just like it says in the thumbnail, we're going to be finally talking about the new Berserk Chapters. Like I said, the only reason that we've waited this long to talk about them is because Mehgan was feeling a little under the weather. And I mean, I had to wait to talk about these things with her. We kind of tossed around the idea like, maybe I'll still go live and I'll just talk about them. But I just couldn't do it without Mehgan. So we're going to be talking about them today. And there was also a new Bleach key visual that I think leaked. Or I don't know if it's a leak. I think it was just on the cover of a magazine. So there's not a lot of high quality like digital photos of it, but
a little grainy.
It's a little grainy.
A little grainy action.
But I think it's a cool aesthetic. It adds to the aesthetic,
I mean, yeah, I'm again, you guys like rereading. No, getting back into Bleach. I am like so excited to keep reading. I mean, it is just like getting so good. And people were like, yeah, don't talk about this if you don't like it. And I'm like, okay, I like it though. Like I I like it more now than I did reading like the end of Soul Society. But you know, I see this key visual and I get excited even though I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun reading what we've been reading. We just finished reading the arc past the episode that just came out because we're going to be doing another one that's going to be coming out a little bit later because we're going to be doing a volume 1 live next Monday, but it'll come out the following. And I'm having a blast. I'm having so much more fun. And I did want to say too that I think, you know, in terms of the anime, Soul Society is fucking insane and nostalgic for me. But in terms of reading it in the manga, I think the Arrancar arcs that follow Soul Society are so much more fun to read for me personally. So I'm super excited and just hyped on the 1,000-year Blood War arc. And there's some other news that's, you know, leaked or coming out around the new season of the anime. They're saying that there's possibly going to be a version for people to watch. Granted, maybe not the most legally, but in September, because they're having screenings in September. On September 11th, they're going to be having a screening of the first and second episode. So people are saying that's happened in the past, and every time it seems to have happened in the past, someone has always been able to re-upload a pretty high quality copy of those episodes. So people are saying that it might look like we'll get the first 2 episodes September 11th.
Damn. Month before.
But we'll see. All right. So housekeeping stuff out of the way. It gave people a little bit of a chance to be in here. I do want to shout out Arda, who said Josh is the type of guy to use light mode. Yes.
What's light mode?
In your internet browser, you have light mode, you have dark mode. And I
people
don't
are
know
using dark mode?
Everybody uses dark mode. I don't know what this battle, what this war is.
Why?
I think it's because it's a little less harsh on the eyes.
Well, I can't see shit. So.
I mean, you'd still be able to see, but you know, it's not just a black screen.
I can't see anything.
I can't see.
Light mode is the way to go. Sorry. It's like light mode, dark mode. Everyone uses dark mode.
Everybody uses dark mode.
And if you use light mode, you're like a bitch. Like, I don't get it.
Okay, you said that.
Okay, well, that's what they're implying. You know?
See, why would I want to flashbang myself with a white background? Josh, ooh, says Asure.
That's a lot of implications.
You know, maybe people are doing things in the dark. You know, maybe they're
you
maybe
guys
they're
are
on
sussy.
Yeah, you guys are the sussy ones.
You guys are the sussy ones. We're lighted.
Yeah, you guys are out there doing all kinds of stuff in the dark.
Yeah, you guys are in the shadows. We like to
light mode is like pineapple on pizza. Some people are just wrong. A lot of people
I hate
coming at
that
us.
shit. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion, I know.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic.
No. Before we jump into this, we have to settle this argument.
Light mode, dark. They're all going to say dark mode.
I know. I'm putting up a poll.
Light mode is for the Marines. Dark mode is for pirates.
Whoa.
You can't say that. That's not fair.
Let's see.
Gaslight mode. Exactly. Thank you, Snowblood.
Gaslight mode activated.
For real.
I'm putting up a poll right now.
Light mode is for boring adults.
I want to see how many people. I want to see if we have any
light mode users.
Comrades.
Light mode users.
Oh, Moonbear321 says that they use both.
There's literally already 88% people saying dark. Like,
and after this poll, we're gonna start talking about the chat. Oh my God, 88. You're right.
Mehgan actually uses light. What?
Wow, this is very telling.
Okay, I'm not gonna stop.
I mean,
I'm not gonna stop.
After this, I can't help but feel like I'm doing something wrong.
No.
Light mode is for old people.
I have bad vision.
At least I'm not one of those people that you see, you know, sometimes you look over someone's shoulder or you can't help but see over someone's shoulder when they're like sending a text message and they got the fucking letter. It's like one word takes up the whole screen because they can't see.
Yeah, at least I'm not that bad.
At least I'm not that bad. At least I'm not having one sentence show up on my entire screen to send a message.
It might get to that point real quick, though. Do you think you'll need glasses when you're older?
I don't know. I doubt it. I like to stay positive. I
show you things on my phone. I'm like, look. And you're like.
15% at the end of the poll 15%, only 15% use light mode.
It's okay.
Crazy.
Eat
Turn to the dark
bagels
side.
plain. Okay. It's okay.
All right. Anyway.
I have to do what I have to. I have to do what I have to do to survive. You know,
Yeah,
I have to
absolutely.
do what I have to do to be a functional person. And I just feel like dark mode, like people said, it consumes you.
Yeah.
Do you use light mode on Discord? I don't know the modes. I don't know the different modes.
All right. We've had enough of the light
I feel
dark
like I'm being-
debate.
it's like
Okay.
I'm-
we're being
I feel
attacked.
old. You
I mean, you are getting up there.
shut the
Okay. Let's start jumping into it. On that note, let's jump right into it. We got Berserk to talk about. We got new
Wow.
Berserk chapters. So only 2 chapters came out, or as it was kind of sold in the chapters itself. It was
Yeah.
kind of one big chapter because it says like the chapter continues in the next chapter. So let me just pull up this React screen. We're going to be as careful as possible not to show every single page, but there are a couple pages that I do want to show.
I mean, Puck needs to chill. That's all I gotta say.
Puck's looking juicy.
It's
Puck is looking caked up.
he is
dude.
caked up on a Thursday afternoon. Like, there's no reason for him to be kicked up this much. Did he always have this donk? Like, did
I
they're
don't
taking
know.
liberty? Okay, this is the first liberty they're taking, and they're kicking up Puck.
Or maybe
Okay.
it's just because, when Puck goes back to Elfhelm, all the magical energy just goes straight to his ass.
Straight to his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 dragon slayers in this image right here. Guts is holding one and Puck's wearing one on his back.
Yeah. Yeah. Puck's killing it too. Like, he knows. He knows you're looking back at it too, huh?
Puck 100%
he
knows.
knows. He goes, what? He's like, huh?
Like someone's
Did
telling
you?
him.
He's like, did you call me?
Yeah, it's like the photographer
Yeah.
in Elfhelm who's taking this picture. It's like, hey, Puck, your ass is showing.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Huh?
what?
He's like, what?
My ass?
My
Is that a
big juicy
Is that a
dong?
Or he talks like one of the tontatas. He's like, is that a problem?
Are you talking about my big juicy dong?
Every time you say donk, I think you're saying dong, dude. And it's so crazy. You're so crazy. Yeah. Every time.
Stop.
Every time. Jesus Christ.
I'm saying donk, and you're aware of that K at the end.
Right. Gabe Ruiz saying, be careful. Might copyright strike if you show recent manga panels. Yeah, we're going to be very careful. We're going to be very careful not to show all of them. I've seen a couple videos, and there are other videos where people do show like almost every single page. And at least the videos are able to be up still. I mean, there's 2 type of copyright, right? There's the kind of copyright where they take it down completely, they block it so nobody can see it. And then there's the one where it gets a little restricted and you just can't monetize it.
You got to copyright.
Yeah, you got to make sure to copy, right? I just, the way that I usually go about it is, as long as it doesn't get like taken down completely, if it's gonna really make or break the quality of the show, fuck it. Puck
it.
Puck it, puck it, and if it gets demonetized, whatever, because it's gonna, if it lends itself and allows the show to be a little bit better, then fuck it. But just in case, we're going to not show every single page. But I want to know how you guys are all feeling about this, because I have mixed feelings, if I'm being 100% honest.
Me too. And I have like a very distinct feeling that I was thinking about more before we sat down to talk about it. And it really is just summed up to like the overall feeling that I had. When I was reading Berserk, I felt completely, I mean, it might just because it might be just because I've, taken a break from it. It hasn't been back, obviously. But I don't think that's it. I really do think that like I just wasn't as like immersed in the world as I usually am. And that might be just with like small details. That might just be with like dialogue. I don't know, but it felt to me like it wasn't bad. It just, I wasn't fully immersed in it. Like when I was reading Berserk, I'll be like lost in this like world.
Well,
I feel like I would just be like there.
I think that part of not being able to be fully immersed is just knowing that this is not Miura behind the pen, right? And so that's just that knowledge is kind of distracting. I do want to say that I still think that Berserk is in the best hands it could be, and is continuing in the most respectful and best way that it can continue. I give my support to Gaga and Mori for even attempting such a feat.
Yeah.
Because these are obviously huge shoes to fill. And in the case of Mori being a childhood friend, there's, in my opinion, no better shoes or better feet to fill those shoes. However, so yeah, just, huge respect to them for doing this, because it's a lot of pressure. And I can only imagine the stress. And I do believe that they are pouring their heart into it, and they are doing the absolute best. I do feel that from reading what I read. However, I do think that in these first 2 chapters, there really wasn't a lot. There was and there wasn't, right? Because, after going back and looking at the pages of the 2 chapters in more detail multiple times, on first read, there's not a lot happening. It's a lot of reactions to this event that we've kind of been sitting with in limbo for a very long time. And a lot of these reactions, I think, were very predictable reactions. That's not a bad thing at all. But I think a lot of us assumed that this is how these characters would react to seeing this other character, Griffith.
Yeah, and it is a lot of, obviously, it's so much... the expectations are insane, just going into it again. And realistically, it would just pick up exactly where it left off with that moment. So I wasn't too upset about that. Again, it is not anything that I am feeling super negatively on. I'm not completely out. Obviously, this is the first 2 chapters are going to complete this arc and then continue forward. And
I think there was a total of 6 left in the arc, so there's only 4 after this.
Yeah. And again, with anyone doing this type of work, it takes time to be able to hone, I guess, the skill, and it's not going to be exactly the same because they're not Miura. And that's just how it is what it is, It's not bad. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. It may or may not get better as it goes on, but based off the second, 2 chapters, I'm not completely out. And that's why it's kind of mixed. It's kind of okay, I'll just ride this out. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. I'm just, excited to see these characters again. But
And I think the reactions that we got, although being reactions that we expected these characters to have, were very important for us to see. I do think that they played it safe, and in the long run, maybe played it smart by having 2 chapters released simultaneously that focus mostly on the art, and then the following or the later chapters to focus more on the writing. Maybe this is a way to get the fans weaned on to this sort of new art style first, and then the writing second, and not to overwhelm people or for it to be overly jarring for them to experience.
Yeah, Gut said no words, no words, just
he be like that though.
Yeah, he do.
He's a man of action.
Yeah. So that didn't surprise me. And obviously, again, people were saying it's predictable, and it really, really was. We had read,
but people, and I agree that with Saucido Pro, who says predictable isn't always bad. I agree with that.
I agree, and it is I totally predicted Casca to feel the way she did when seeing Griffith again. I do like the parallels that happened. Not a lot happened, but I did like the parallels to when Guts sees Griffith again for the first time in a long time. We have Casca react a certain way, wanting to be near him, and instead Casca being completely and utterly terrified this time around, instead of being oh, I need to follow Griffith, people having to hold her back from being in his arms. And then we get to see Zod again, which was really cool. And I think that was with Rickert when they were at the grave site full of swords that he created.
Right.
And I liked that because that made it feel more complete to me. based off of these 2 chapters. It was like they saw each other all in the same place that one time, and then here they are again, different circumstances, and Casca is completely different. And I am super curious to see what we are told in the future about Griffith and this Moonchild, and how that all ties together, and like what his intentions are now with Guts and Casca. I mean, realistically, like the reasoning for him coming there in the first place is like, just god damn it, just leave them just let them live. Like maybe like one more year, like Casca would be fine maybe, and she could work it out, and they can just live on Fantasia forever.
I want to talk about that because there's some implications in these couple of chapters that mean, I think, some very big things for the series going forward, things that I'm very excited about. But we have to shout out, this guy is fucking killing it, okay? Shout out to Micro or Miko XD. Yay. Let's go. This is a pillar of our community who has once again gifted 10 memberships. 10 of you in the chat right now have been gifted memberships, which means you can now go watch the new Dressrosa Part 2 Done Piece video, because our YouTube members and our Patreon members have already received early access to that. He is a GOAT. This is the second time that he has come into to these streams and just give. He continues to give. He
gives
out of the kindness of his heart.
He really does, and he's a real oneer. He also said if the audience predicted something the author was setting up, that's actually really good writing.
If the audience predicted something the author was setting up, that's actually great writing. Yeah. So yeah, I do want to say that. I do want to say really quick, let's switch back over. And thank you again, Miko XD. You're a G.
Thank you so much.
You've
been a real oneer.
You're a real oneer.
For real.
You're you come in to these streams and into the chat and you make everybody's freaking day.
Yeah.
So thank you again. So just to jump back over real quick, One thing, and then we're going to talk about the implications and the story beats. Not just, these are just our initial thoughts sort of on the chapters in general. But I do want to pull this screen up. Give me 1 second. So I do have one nitpick.
I have one nitpick.
Well, this is no nip right here.
Griffith has no nipples, and yet we've seen Casca's nipples every other chapter. This is why I'm confused.
I just think if we're going to get Casca titties, we need Griffith dong, okay?
Oh.
And how convenient that it cuts off right before the dong shot.
He has no nips, and, if he has no nipples, then he shouldn't have a fucking belly button, you know? Like,
you should be Kyle X
he
over here.
He should be Kyle X. It's for real. Like, what? And
I'm just saying,
I don't get it. No nipples. Literally no fucking nipples. And yet the next
that's what happens when you become a god hand. You first thing to go.
Did he ever have nipples?
That's part of the contract, dude.
Did he ever have any?
Your soul.
Have we ever
nipples.
seen any?
I don't know. Have we ever seen Griffith nipples before?
Have we seen Guts? Have we seen any other male nipples in Berserk? Can you guys comment below and tag?
yeah. Give us
tag male nipples and
Yeah, give us an exact page and panel of nipple.
Yeah.
No, but I was more so speaking to the Griffith dong. I mean, this was a tease, dude.
It was a dong shot. It could have been a great dong shot.
Could have been an iconic dong shot. Opportunity missed. Studio Gaga. Just kidding.
God.
I do want to say though, in all sincerity, that although the art isn't Miura,
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And it's again, I mean, yeah, it's not going to be Miura, and I have completely accepted that, and it's not a thing that I'm like, oh my god, nitpicking everything. There are a couple characters, a couple members in our Discord were talking about this too. I totally felt that some of the characters, including Griffith, I mean, there are slight changes to their like eyes and even like their noses.
Of course.
And someone said like long necks, like they all had long necks, which I didn't really notice, but I'm sure if we like keep scrolling, I'll be like, oh yeah, there they are. But yeah.
Yeah, let me just keep scrolling and see if I can find what they were talking about. Oh, can't show that panel.
Jimmy McGill said, no, it's a famous thing in Berserk. Guts nipples has almost never been shown.
Wow.
See,
And here we almost get another dong shot.
there's no dong. He has no fucking
Okay,
dong.
we got Griffith has no dong.
I hope it got cut off.
I hope
I hope he
has.
has no fucking dong anymore.
Well, they don't-
Maybe he doesn't.
But
He has no balls.
I mean, well, not to get too dark, but I mean, I guess he would have kind of had to. He would have to have a dong, you know.
I know, but I hope it got cut off immediately after that.
Right, yeah. Not to get too dark, you know, but. So let me just see the long neck thing. Let's see if I can notice that. I think it was more so maybe in the next chapter, and then we'll get into our story beats, our reactions to those moments. I remember feeling like Shirke looked very odd to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Shirke was like the one character, and again, we're not here to like really nitpick. I mean, these are just like, yeah, but Shirke has a little bit of a long neck right here.
You mean Farnese?
I mean, Farnese. But Shirke did look a little like she looks great here.
I love it. I mean, I really, again, like here, the eyes really capture
Right.
that style that Miura has, which I was like, oh my god, when I first started I was like, whoa, and then there's like another panel where I was like, oh, okay, it's a little different, but again,
Yeah,
not
props
horrible.
to them. Props to Studio Gaga. Props to the assistants working on this. The art, although, like I said, is not Miura, and we know that going into it. It is still beautiful, and there are panels that really do capture Miura's work. There are some panels that don't quite capture it, but also many people have noted online that this is also something that could get better over time. I agree that it is something that can evolve and change and grow and become more similar to Miura's work over time. I have no real problems with the art. It was a little jarring as a fan who's read, so many chapters of this in one art style to see it in this art style, slightly different. It was a little jarring, but it's not a complaint. Overall, the art was beautiful. And I always felt that way in, back when I used to be a comic book head, when the artist would change, and that's obviously more drastic. They weren't trying to emulate the artist's style that came before them. But sometimes it would ruin a run for me. Even if the writing was incredible, if the art drastically changed, it would ruin a run. This isn't the same thing.
Yeah.
And
someone asked when the next chapter will come out. I believe it's July 8th. So pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll look that up again.
And-
We'll double check. We'll fact check that.
Yeah, I'm looking here 5 days ago, 367. Release date is July 8th, but again, that could change. That could be wrong. I don't know if they're just releasing 2 first or they're going to be releasing 2 until they get to 6. But
yeah. So again, I want to be very clear. Overall,
yeah, everyone's saying it's July 8th. Okay, cool. So soon.
Overall, the art was stunning. There's some panels, especially.
I
where
love
the art
this opening
is
too,
stunning.
with Puck flying. It's really beautiful.
So let's just go through and let's hit some of the story beats. Obviously, this is going to be spoilers for anybody who hasn't read these chapters or isn't caught up on Berserk, but
Or hasn't read Berserk.
or hasn't read Berserk at all. And again, I'm not going to be showing everything. I'll kind of flip back and forth just in case there's hope of avoiding copyright. But it does open up here, and I think I can show this. It does open up here on Puck and sort of everybody feeling, I think, this presence that is Griffith having arrived on Elfhelm. And this is, again, a very smart way to, after so long, to remind us of all the characters who are here to show off, beautiful landscapes and panels of these characters. Although we don't get Serpico and we don't get Roderick, which, I mean, that's blasphemous right there. we don't get I mean, Roderick is a freaking G too, but we don't get Serpico.
I know.
What the hell is he doing? But it's a lot of people reacting in the first chapter,
As they should.
as they should be. And again, just that classic Berserk, these trees, some of the art in the panels is amazing. Casca goes to kind of see what's up and
See what's happening
she's like,
outside. Here's a ruckus.
Yeah, she's like, well, I wonder what that could be.
Oh God.
And then she opens the door and it's her greatest fear.
And I knew this was gonna be the reaction. I mean, it is just like, it's like 10 steps forward, 10 steps back with Casca, and I just want her to be better. I mean, I want her to heal. And this is like totally a bump in the fucking road of already a bumpy ass road. Like, it's just not fair. And
go ahead.
Yeah.
There are a couple people theorizing that Casca is going to end up being abducted. That
Stop.
she's going to end up being taken.
No. Stop.
I don't know how much validity.
Stop. Don't do that.
I believe that
I swear to God, don't.
That theory has, but the logic being that Griffith can't have this keep happening where he just randomly comes to in all of these different places because of the Moonchild being drawn to Casca. There's always going to be that constant threat of him being put in a position or at a place that he isn't at an advantage being in, which it seems to be he's at an advantage everywhere he ends up. But
yeah.
So there are some people theorizing that Griffith is going to end up. There's going to be a battle on Elfhelm. That Elfhelm is not going to. It's not going to make it, and that there might be some characters who aren't going to make it. On top of not seeing Roderick, and on top of not seeing Serpico, we also don't get to see the Skull Knight. But where we left off, the Skull Knight, as far as I remember, is still here. Is still on the island. This is right after
that speech with Guts.
Yeah, he was talking to Guts, and he was telling him about the armor and everything. So a lot of people are saying that Casca might end up getting taken. Almost showed it. Let me go back here and kind of scroll through, because there are some very important things in terms of specifically Guts's sword. Here is an awesome panel. And this was of the first chapter, even though a lot doesn't happen. The implications of this, to me, are pretty massive. And I'll pull this up right now. Because here we see Guts reacting to seeing Griffith. And the Berserker armor starting to slowly creep up his back. However, Guts is able to subdue the beast, which hasn't always been easy for him, number one. But number two, should be even harder for him to do to control this rage in front of literally the source of that rage. So the fact that Guts is able to hold it back in front of this person of all people says a lot about Guts' strength and because he has understood so much more about what this means, what this could mean for him, what this could turn him into, what he could become. So the fact that he's able to hold it back, this is a panel that did give me chills here. What were your thoughts when you saw this, Mehgan?
I mean, again, it's just like so emotional.
Yeah.
That both of them, like, I mean, everything that's happened to not only Guts, but Casca too. I mean, like, and the both of them together and like their fate was like totally changed just because of this one person, and everyone that they're like fighting for. Like, it's not just them, it's the whole band of the Hawk. It's everyone that Griffith is like used. And this is beautiful too.
This is like, I would frame this, a high quality print of this. I would frame this and display it proudly. Huge. In any room. This is a beautiful, beautiful image. So going on to the next chapter. Again, that was the highlight for me in the first chapter. Moving on to the second chapter. We see some interesting things. We see Guts, pretty much
get one in.
Seeming to almost get one in. He seems to slash through Griffith. However, Griffith, he seems to be able to phase through these, or his makeup, whatever, is not allowing the Dragon Slayer to make contact with him. It is interesting, and after looking up some other things online, again, just being careful not to show everything, and I want to find that exact panel. There is a panel where after Guts swings over and over and over, failing to strike a blow, there is a panel where he does seem to be able to cut a single strand of hair from Griffith's head.
So is he like, is it like an astral projection? Like, is he actually there?
Again, this is, I believe he is there, because I believe he is one with the Moonchild. So I believe he is there. However, he's able to move through planes and get to these locations. I'm not quite clear on, but I do know that he can move through, I think, physical space a little differently. But the single strand of hair being cut from his head feeds into a lot of people's theories about Dragon Slayer.
What products Griffith uses on his hair.
Well, that too. And maybe Griffith's hair's just falling out. That could be a thing too. Maybe he's getting a little weaker, he's getting a little older, and that's a little gray hair coming out. But it also could mean that Dragon Slayer has now been soaked in enough apostle blood that has become, or starting to become, a fetish, right? And that it is slowly sort of starting to gain power.
Well, yeah, I mean, after what Farnese did, it's everyone's fetish, I think.
I think after what Farnese did, yeah. I mean, I'll also get that framed and display that proudly in any room. But the implications of this I think are pretty big, because there was something even alluded to way back when everybody was getting their magical items and Guts refused at first. There was Shirke, it was either Shirke or the Mistress that did seem to sense something in Dragon Slayer. So this is
That's true.
Yeah, this is to me meaning that although he's not able to really strike a fatal blow or much of a blow at all, just the fact that he's able to cut a single strand of hair is pretty big. It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, Boba said, Josh knew Griffith was the Moonchild like a year ago. We may need an explanation. Yeah, we all kind of chalked that up. Where like Guts Jr. at the end is Griffith. Like there's no way it couldn't be the case. Damn, he's slim.
He's very slim.
He's slim. I mean, he's always been slim, but
I mean,
I hate that fucking face.
Yeah. I mean, he's a bitch. I mean, he's a very powerful, otherworldly being at this point.
Is that an acronym for
But you can also be that and be a bitch.
Yeah. Malevolent.
And this is very Miura art style. This is very Miura too. Now we get to, I think, everybody's favorite moment of the final chapter, which was someone else showing up. And we do get to see Shirke see Griffith in his ethereal form, which she's always been someone who has never, I don't think, ever met him face to face, but has always
heard, and she's like felt his presence, and she's seen what Guts and Casca went through.
Yes.
Yeah, both of them. So
we got a little Farney here. Love Farney.
Farney.
She did end up winning us over in the end.
Yeah. So okay, I just want to pause here.
Right.
Go up really quick.
Go
Go down a little. No. Right there.
Okay.
That is where you can clearly see the difference. In the art style. This is where it was like most noticeable for me. Just looking at like Farnese and Shirke, like both of their eyes look so different. And I know it's like the color of their eyes, but this is where specifically it looks the most, I guess, jarring, but again, not bad.
Yeah. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Going on to everyone's introduction, or everybody's favorite reintroduction, or someone showing up on the scene. We have Puck sensing something coming. And of course, I think we all knew who that something was. Of course, none other than Zod. And I'm a sucker for Zod. You know, I love Zod. Every time Zod shows up, he's a Zoddy. That's good. Thank you for that, Mehgan. He is a Zoddy. This was a huge hype moment for me. We've seen Guts and Zod go at it many times before, but I don't think we've ever seen Guts and Zod go at it with the Berserker armor. If I might be incorrect, but I don't think we have.
I think wasn't Zod. Zod was at Shirke's I forget her name, but like her teacher's house with the tree. Right. He wasn't fighting Zod then, he was fighting.
He was fighting the other guy, the dragon
Zaddy. Yeah,
Dragon Zaddy.
Yeah. So I don't think that they fought, but again, correct us.
And again, I really do like the art style here as well. I think it does really capture Miura's art. I think Zod, I mean, he looks the most Zod to me that he ever has. I mean,
he looks
looks the same amount of Zod that he always has. And like I said, I'm a huge sucker.
I mean,
for Zod.
again, I think it shows more in the creatures, calling back to that like original art style, like really honing that Miura like look for the creatures like Zod. It's a little bit harder for the characters, like the people. But again, like nothing here was something, and nothing here had me going like, oh, well, I thought they were going to do this. That doesn't make any sense, which is like, it's a good start. So I can't wait to read the next chapter.
Mikkel says, my face when Zod isn't drawn with 2 million different strands of hair.
Oh, it's motherfucking when.
Oh, I thought my face when. I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer. I want to see the chat, and I want to read the comments to see if anybody else has any theories or anything else anybody else noticed. And just to read some comments in the meantime.
Oh, he said my face when.
Oh, I got it right.
Dang it.
You're the freaking boomer, dude.
No, I'm just, I guess, vulgar. There was no cuss words. Sorry.
Because I did see a let me see. Jonathan R says, hasn't Dragon Slayer basically been cursed for all that has been stained by it? It's affected by that, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do think, especially with all the apostles that he's been able to slay with that blade. The Dragon Slayer's, this is from Ty, the Dragon Slayer's definitely a fetish. Maybe the God Hand are so powerful that an exceptionally strong weapon is needed to kill them. The Dragon Slayer cutting hair means it's almost there. And I do think that too. I think it's almost there. I think it's only going to get
same thing.
stronger.
Jonathan R said, that's what I was considering too. He's killed too many otherworldly beings with it. I feel like it has to be growing in power from what it originally was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And someone else said, Snow Blood, I bet it can cut physical Griffith, but not astral projection, which protects as a ghost. Projects, sorry. But yeah, and someone else said that, and I'm trying to find that comment, but someone else said that there was that moment where he did ride Zod.
Oh, yeah.
But that they didn't fight.
Yeah. Let's see,
And I just want to say that Mr. Rubix01 did say, who's the boomer now? And I think it is officially Mehgan. But yeah, I mean, those are the two chapters we got. And like I said, it wasn't a lot. Like we didn't get, it's like a lot, but not a lot. We didn't get a lot of dialogue. These weren't dialogue heavy chapters. Not that they needed to be, not that they should have been. I do think it's very smart for them to have released these very art heavy chapters first, reaction heavy chapters first, to get everybody used to this art style. And then they're going to start releasing, I think, the chapters upcoming. They have to be dialogue, or at least a little more dialogue heavy, because we're gearing up for the end of this arc. My predictions going forward is I do think that Skull Knight is obviously going to show up, because Skull Knight is there. Skull Knight is there, and why wouldn't he show up? In terms of like Zod showing up, are there going to be other apostles, other people that show up on Griffith's team, on the new Band of the Hawk? Are they going to show up? Who knows? I do think that it might just be Zod, and we might get to see the Skull Knight versus the Skull Knight and Guts versus Zod, but then
so if Griffith is just going to be on the sidelines, like.
Well, Griffith is, I think, in such a unique position, being one with the Moonchild, because that is probably feeding into why Guts was trying so hard to calm the beast. Because if he were to be overtaken by the Berserker armor and inflict any sort of damage, even though he was swinging his sword wildly and was trying to inflict damage, I do think that he
lost it.
They're in this tricky situation, because how does it work? How does him striking Griffith, if the Moonchild is in his body, or they are one, like if he strikes a fatal wound on Griffith, does he also strike a fatal wound on the Moonchild? Mm-hmm. And does he, in essence, like kill his own son? And what would that do to Casca? So they are in this tricky situation.
I can't. I hate him so much.
I mean, yeah.
Just, oh my God. And if he does a freaking switch up, Casca's like, I don't know what's going to happen. Will Casca, I mean, since she has, she picked up a sword for the first time in a long time, like, will she try to fight him back?
Yeah. I mean, who knows? And what is she going to even be able to do?
Against Griffith and Casca, that would be wild.
Well, what is she going to be able to do? I don't know.
Maybe all that. I want her to release all that rage on this man.
A lot of people saying, Ty again saying, biggest prediction will probably be the island being destroyed. Don't know if it'll be from Griffith or his army or something else.
Davey said, for real though, how dare he think it's cool just to show and be like, hey bestie, hey bestie. I know, for real. And it's just too much. And I do think the island will be destroyed, and also the time moves differently.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
When the island is destroyed, what will be, what will remain, I guess, in Midland?
Yeah, that's the big question I have too. Time moves differently on this island. We've been told this blatantly, and why would we be told that blatantly if it wasn't going to be a factor going forward? So I do think that if the island is destroyed and they end up getting off this island, leaving this island for whatever reason, how much time is going to have passed, and what is that going to mean for Midland? What is that going to mean for Falconia? What
is that going to mean for Griffith?
Yeah, but how much time? Well, yeah, how long has Griffith been away?
He's been neglecting his paperwork, stacking up.
Yeah. The counselor's going to be pretty upset.
You did not approve
we're still waiting on
the newest water line.
Yeah, we're still waiting on this bridge construction approval.
Bridge construction. They are signing petitions. We're in a rough spot.
Someone's saying, I wonder, this is Sharmika XD. I wonder how old Rickert will be when we get back. Yeah, Griffith's been gone for a while, but he hasn't been gone as long as everybody else has been gone.
Rickert and Erica. Oh, poor baby.
They're going to be grown.
I know they're going to be
Or they're going to be dead.
They won't be dead. Stop.
Or they're going to be dead.
I can't handle anymore.
Or like we could come back and Rickert and Erica could have been like fucking tortured for like 50 years. And they could have been wondering like where everybody was at, but it was only, I don't know, a year for everybody else, or maybe less time than that. But
when we get back to Midland, Rickert's going to be a 21-year-old 6'4", roided out Giga Chad.
Yeah, he's going to be a Chad.
Especially your wife.
He's going to be a Chad. Rickert's going to be a freaking Chad when we cut back to him.
I mean, he's gonna be so skilled, like as a blacksmith. I mean, he's gonna be lit.
Mr. Silly Ruffy said he's also training. Rickert is also training with the Cushion Assassin.
Yeah, he's gonna be on one. He's gonna be on one.
Yeah, and Ty says, if Griffith's been away for too long, his army is for sure showing up to get him. Gonna get crazy soon. That's a great point too. His entire army might not have come to get him if he had only been gone for an hour. But if it's days and weeks.
Yeah, for it's time moving faster or slower? I'm pretty sure it's faster.
Jonathan, that's a good question. I mean, I think I would assume it's everywhere else is moving faster. I think that would make
more sense than it to be like frozen in time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it does though. Maybe we've all been thinking it's going to move faster and it moves slower. That'd be pretty funny.
I think slower on the island.
Yeah, it moves slower on the island, which means that it's
faster
everywhere
off the
island. Anyway, there's a lot of implications for things going forward. Like I said, with Dragon Slayer gaining enough magical power to finally be able to slice a member of the God Hand, that is huge, especially in an astral form. And Guts has been able to do a lot of damage with that thing so far, but never to a God Hand member.
That's not true.
In their astral form.
Oh, yeah. He cuts that lady up pretty good. He cut her up, but she wanted to be cut up, so that was a whole
she liked it.
Yeah, she liked it.
She fucking loved it. Other than that, I mean, those are just my initial thoughts. Again, not a lot, but also kind of a lot at the same time. Curious to how everybody else feels. Curious if you have anything else to add about these two chapters and what you think going forward. Are you still equally excited now that you've read these first two chapters?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, they would have to do something very, very dramatic for me to stop reading it. Just because, I love the story. I love these characters. I want to get some kind of closure, I guess. The ending that we were given was great. But if they're going to continue, there's no reason why I would stop just reading. Like, I want to know. I want to see where these characters go, especially, I mean, I'm super invested in just like Casca and Guts at this point. I mean, whether or not they defeat Griffith or, I mean, it's all intertwined, but I just want to see them happy. So I'm going to keep reading until that happens. Yeah. But it might not ever happen because it's Berserk. But it's okay. It's okay.
Mikkel says, I'm lowering my expectations for world building or B-team plots just in case Koji is trying to speed through the story and get it over with in a good way. And I would say, I think that maybe it would make most sense if that's their main goal, to just finish the story. Maybe there were other things that he said. He even said in his statement that there are things that he doesn't quite remember. So I do think that the main plot points are the things that he's going to remember and be the most fresh or clear in his memory, and those are the things that they're going to kind of wrap up. But overall, I'm pretty excited still to continue reading. There will always be the Miura era, and I can't, if I'm being 100% honest, I can't say that whether the continuation ends up being good or bad. It will never affect how I feel as it continues, as these new chapters and new art continues. It'll never affect how I feel
for sure
about the Miura era Berserk. It is, as a fan, just nice to be getting more. If it's great, and of course I want nothing more than for it to be great, then that is amazing. We are lucky. But if not, we still have Berserk, and I think where, unfortunately Miura left it wasn't that bad of a place to leave it. I mean, it was this big cliffhanger, but it also seemed kind of fitting for the series. Either way, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to more, and I'm struggling to say high hopes, but I have hope. I have hope that it's going to be good and that it's going to be continued well moving forward.
I don't have a lot of expectations. I'm kind of purposely lowering them. It's a defense mechanism. You guys know it. You guys are dealing with it now with Berserk, but I'm just trying to have no expectations and really just read, every 2 weeks and just see these characters that I love and be in this world and see where it goes. And based off the first 2 chapters, I do say that, going forward, I do think it'll either get better or we'll get some more things flushed out. But yeah, as of right now, I'm very neutral in my expectations, which I think is normal. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's pretty much going to do it on our Berserk coverage, our reaction to the first 2 chapters. Let us know what you guys think in the chat. If you're watching this later, let us know what you think in the comments. But I'm excited, and we don't have to wait too long for another chapter.
No, literally next week so
many things are happening, and I am so excited for everything coming this year. And especially this year, a lot of stuff is coming this year. And to move on really quickly, we do have a comment from Mr. Stealing Your Waifu. I want to see wild speculations for the future from Josh and Mehgan. So, I mean, maybe a wild speculation for me is gonna be, okay, let me try to get wild right now. Let me try to get
from Berserk.
Yeah. I would say that, okay, Casca's gonna get taken. She's gonna get taken, and Elfhelm is gonna get destroyed. I saw someone else say that they have this theory, and I wish I remembered their name to shout them out. I saw this theory on YouTube that someone said that the Dragon Slayer is gonna become the new, because the Skull Knight was able to forge a sword out of behelots. And someone said that they believed that that's what that Dragon Slayer was going to be infused and, forged or combined with these behelots, and it was going to be an upgraded version of his sword. That would make sense. I mean, because imagine that, right? With the Dragon Slayer seeing all of these behelots just the same way with the Skull Knight's blade, but just bigger and badder. That would be cool. And I want to, it's not my original theory, but I do want to kind of second that, because the Skull Knight is there. If Casca gets taken, the stakes are going to be high enough for Guts to want to do everything. It's going to get tricky with the Moonchild situation, so they're going to maybe have to figure out a way to separate that. Maybe Shirke, when she saw his astral essence or form, maybe she saw more, because there's that panel on his eye. So maybe she was able to see into him, and they're going to have to separate them somehow.
That's what I'm saying. It's either going to be Shirke going into Griffith to pull out the moon child so they can be two different entities. Or like Casca having this connection with the moon child. She'll be able to astral project and like be able to grab him or something if she does get taken. Something's going to happen.
Is Casca going to have to go into
the realm?
Griffith's psyche, like Shirke, and I think Farnese went into hers.
That's what I think. And I think that because Guts has been using the Berserk armor, obviously there's like effects, but he's gonna go more and more, not human, like entirely. I mean, I don't know if we'll see it soon, but Skull Knight, there was already like a little pep talk, like get ready, bud, because this is what's gonna happen. Take a good long look. Take a picture. It'll last longer. Guts, and Guts is like, what? And he like poses.
Controversial opinion. I think there's gonna be a happy ending. I mean, for Casca, Guts, and their baby.
I have no hope
because of everything they've been through, and the message being as strugglers that we have to keep fighting. I think that I'm saying like Shirke might not make it. Isidro might not make it. That would be pretty fucked up. Serpico might not make it. There's some people that might not make it, but I think there's going to be a somewhat happy end. And even Guts having to go through losing them is going to be huge for him too, especially after everything and everyone he's had to lose. But I do think there has to be some kind of happy-ish ending with the three of them. I have to believe that.
I try. Tragedy incoming. Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Rubik01 said, I think it'll be a bittersweet ending ultimately. And I agree. All right. Okay. So moving on. Someone wants to know what's in the box. That is the mystery unboxing. It is a mystery for a reason. Okay. We're going to get to it towards the end of the stream. We have a couple more things that we want to get through before we get to that though. And one of those things is that Bleach, the 1,000-year Blood War arc, a new key visual has been released. This is, you can't dodge everything online. It's not as much of a spoiler for me as it would be for Mehgan, but I don't even really think it's a spoiler for Mehgan because it's just.
I just have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it might be a spoiler in the sense that she'll see characters that she might not otherwise have known their fate, I guess, like in terms of like whether they live or die.
Fate?
You know what I mean? Like if you see someone in the key visual for the 1,000-year Blood War arc, then you know that they, like if their death gets teased before, then you know that they're.
I mean, that's with any.
That's shown it.
Yeah, that's shown it in a nutshell. I mean, if they die, don't believe it don't believe it at all, honestly, ever.
So I just want to show that because I am pretty freaking stoked. So let me jump back over here. And someone said it was a leak. Yeah, it did seem like it was in a magazine and that there hasn't been an official digital version uploaded. So let's see the quality of this. But if we pop over here, you can kind of see it. And I'll try to zoom in a little bit so that everybody else can see it as well. But, come on. But, like I said, I am so fucking excited. As well as if you guys weren't here in the very beginning, there being news that while the series is officially premiering in October, there's going to be a screening of the first 2 episodes September 11th, and a lot of people are speculating that they'll be able to find a very decent quality copy of it to be uploaded online. Obviously, I want to support it wherever it ends up because last I heard there was a bidding war going on between Disney Plus and Crunchyroll, to which I have thoughts and might go on a little bit of a Josh rant in a second. But let's just appreciate this for a second.
Oh.
One of the greatest songs. I mean, this song puts me in a good mood. Always. I could fall asleep to this.
Really?
I could
full volume.
I could drive to this. I could fuck to this.
Oh.
You know. It's just a great song. But that's just me. Maybe that's just me. So I'm gonna go on a little bit of a Johnson rant here. So last I was aware, there seems to be some sort of bidding war going on between Disney Plus and Crunchyroll for the rights to stream Bleach. And I kind of wrote something down because I was thinking of filming like something separately later that we could upload as a YouTube short, which we probably will still end up doing. But if you're here now, you get the rant now. And at first, someone asked this in a stream a while ago. And at first, I wasn't opposed. At first, before doing little to no research, I was like, well, it seems pretty, inconsequential, I guess, wherever it ends up. However, if Disney Plus wins this bidding war and gets the rights to exclusively stream Bleach, and they release it like they've been releasing or not releasing summertime rendering, then I'm going to be absolutely fucking pissed, because that's going to mean, well, look, anime viewers at our core, we're pirates, baby. Like, that's what we've had to, I bit my lip, had to be for so long. That's what we've had to be for so long. So if they choose to not air the episodes until the season is complete, which seems to be in the US what they're doing with summertime rendering, then people are just going to pirate it online. So when the series officially ends up on Disney Plus, nobody's going to fucking watch it. I don't know what Disney is doing, but they wanted to promote so much that they were going to be doing their first exclusive Disney Plus anime.
For real.
Summertime rendering.
Real.
And everybody else seems to be getting it, but in the US, it's still not. I check Disney Plus almost every freaking day. I changed the parental controls because I thought maybe because of the rating it wasn't showing up, but it's just not there. It's not there.
Jonathan said, why is Disney so interested in anime right now? Because it's everywhere. I mean, I'm telling you, I would not be fucking surprised if Disney bought the rights to fucking My Hero Academia and there was a My Hero Academia land in fucking Disneyland. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Well, Disney...
I mean, it has to. It's so annoying. They're such vultures.
They're
and
greedy.
Bloodthirsty.
They're greedy.
Oh my God.
And this is coming from a Disney head over
and
here.
I have just been so burned lately with Disney, and it's making me so sad that they are just like, they're just fucking everything up. They really are. And
Disney
it's bad.
just acquired also the rights to Dragon Ball Z. In my research there, I found out that it's not the rights to the property to like make their own animated series, but they acquired the rights to make live action films. Now,
why
do we really want Disney to be making live action Dragon Ball movies after they've contributed, they've been the sole contributor to the oversaturation and the decreasing quality of all of these fucking Marvel movies and superhero movies, and after what seems to be and feel like at times the dumpster fire that is almost every Star Wars show that has come out recently. Some of them are better than others, but for the most part,
they're different shades of shit. I mean,
yeah.
It's like insane. It's insane. And it just makes me so sad. And again, like, anime is becoming more and more popular, especially here in the States. And I mean, all over the world, really. 5 years ago, we weren't in the place we are now. And I can only imagine in, 5 more years what that's going to look like for especially Disney, because, they're trying to get rights to everything. And there's laws against monopolies. And Disney is evading those somehow, some way. And they need to be stopped. The mouse needs to be stopped.
I want to point out, Miko XD's comment. So how they acquired it seems to be through Fox, which they bought. And Fox, which they previously bought, had the rights to the DBZ movies. So when they acquired Fox, they acquired the rights. Now, does Disney actually give a fuck about Dragon Ball Z?
No.
Are they going to make good Dragon Ball Z live action movies?
No.
Probably not. What's more likely is that you're probably going to see freaking Goku in Wreck-It Ralph 3. Okay, in the back, Goku's gonna have a little. You're gonna see Krillin right there behind freaking Wreck-It Ralph. That's probably what we're gonna get.
It's obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. And again, yeah, they are just doing it for money. And if it is released like how summertime rendering has been released, like there's gonna be no way.
Yeah,
that they're gonna be like kicking themselves. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm annoyed. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I want, and if Crunchyroll doesn't if they don't spring for it, if they don't outbid Disney, I mean I don't
how
know.
though.
That's
the thing.
Yeah,
That's
true.
the thing.
That's
It's
true.
so annoying.
But maybe Disney's they have a cap on how much money they're willing to spend on it
Because they haven't really had any experience with release. I mean, summertime rendering, but it's like.
Yeah, but my point is, like, I think Crunchyroll should. I don't know how much money they have. I imagine they have tons. Maybe they don't, but it's neither here nor there. I think it would be a very big mistake for them to not try their absolute hardest to outbid Disney. Because I just don't think that Disney is going to release it properly. A lot of people were worried about censorship too. If it was going to be on Disney Plus, if Disney won, if they were going to censor it, I don't think that would be the case, especially because they didn't. They say, I mean, it hasn't come out in the United States, but they say that they're not going to censor summertime rendering. There is a, warning or their rating on it and whatever. But the fucked up thing about Disney Plus too is by default, and I found this out the hard way when I was trying to find summertime rendering. I would, before I figured out that it just wasn't out in the US, if you have a Disney Plus account, by default, when you go to search things in the search bar, it doesn't show you series over a certain rating. You have to, and there's a small, I probably searched summertime rendering so many times before I saw this small little note at the bottom of the screen that said if you're looking for series over, whatever rating, then you have to go into your settings, which you can't do if you have the app on your TV. You have to go manually, like on your computer or on your phone, change the parental settings, and then you can search for these series. So how many people aren't going to know that and search for Bleach and it just not show up because it's over a certain rating? Like, I'm just fucking pissed. I'm pissed, and I don't want this to become a reality.
Yeah, or any other, series, for it to just be like the new norm for Disney to just be like, yeah, we're in anime now. We have our foot in anime now. Like,
yeah. So
My
anyway.
Hero Academia land, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Megan's really
I am
confident.
telling you, because that is the one I think that would transfer the best with Disney. Because it is just like, heroes, a lot of characters, you have freaking All Might, which is, technically American.
Yeah.
And they're just like, this is our anime. This is My Hero Academia. It's like Marvel. It's a little bit like Marvel, but
maybe it's gonna be a California adventure.
But it's from Japan, you guys. Huh?
Someone else made a great point. Alvis and Disney Plus doesn't have any of the rest of Bleach, so it would be tough for people who haven't watched it before. So yeah, if they get the rights to stream this newest season, does that mean they're going to get the rights to upload and stream the previous seasons? Because then people are going to have to go somewhere else to watch everything else before and then come to Disney Plus exclusively to watch the new season. It's a fucking bananas, dude. It's bananas. Anyway, that's my little Josh rant. It's almost mystery box time, but before we get there, we have to go through our Discord. If you are unaware, then now's the time to tell you that this show is called, or technically called, a community live, because there are links to our Discord in the description down below. And if you go to our Discord, there's a tab in that Discord that says community live, where you can post your links to stories, to news articles, to images, to series, to anything that you want us to react to or to see and respond to on this show. So if there's any other news story that breaks or anything else you're excited for or just want us to watch, then go over to our Discord. Again, there's a link in the description below, and go to the community live section and post anything that you want there. And people have been going off, and people have been posting some pretty cool shit. So we're going to go through that right now for a little bit, right before we get to our mystery unboxing and just look at what people have been posting. So the first, let me just make sure everything, because I did have to zoom in for that key visual. So let me just see if this looks right. So this is from our boy Quattro, who posted that this is from Twitter. anime TV. Trigun Stampede, a new anime from Studio Orange, is scheduled for 2023 on Crunchyroll.
Gotta watch Trigun.
I've seen
I'm kind of embarrassed that I haven't watched
Really?
it. Yeah, there's so many that like I don't know. I just feel like it's a like rite of passage. Like Trigun is one that I haven't watched. It's kind of like Gurren Lagann. I still haven't watched.
Oh, Gurren Lagann's so good.
There's so many
Or
like
Gurren Lagann.
weird ones that are just like that wouldn't. Why? I don't know. But this is a good excuse.
I love what I've seen of Trigun. I don't think I've seen all of it, but I saw a good amount. Obviously, Vash the Stampede is one of the coolest characters to me. His personality,
His fit.
his fit for sure. I do love Trigun. It's been a long time since I've seen Trigun though, if I'm being honest. Still very excited. Studio Orange, I don't know what else Studio Orange has done.
Yeah, let me pull them up really
But
quick.
Mehgan is going to pull that up for us. And it's scheduled for 2023 on Crunchyroll. That's big. That's huge.
Yeah, so Studio Orange. I know someone mentioned Beastars. They've done Beastars.
Oh.
They have done the Godzilla anime. I never watched it, but it did look cool. They're doing Trigun. Let's see some other ones. Black Bullet. I have not watched. They did the it's called Hoseki no Kuni, Land of the Lustrous. I believe that's the one with like they're like crystal gems. You know, the one that we were talking about looks like Steven Universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're like gems of some sort. And I know that's like really popular and beloved.
Land of the Lustrous?
Yeah, Land of the Lustrous.
Never seen it. So Studio Orange seems like they have a good catalog. So I mean, I'm pretty confident that it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And it's an excuse to go back for me to complete. And I think,
for sure.
I think Miko XD said it's only 26 episodes. And so it's a good excuse for you to start.
Yeah, dude, he's like, Mehgan, how? I don't know. I have to watch. I really want to watch Trigun and Gurren Lagann.
Yes.
That is one I have to watch.
And I think you'd really like both of them. I think you might like Gurren Lagann more than Trigun. to be honest.
I mean, I've seen the art and I've seen the character, the red hair girl. I mean, she's like everywhere, so I know I'll probably like it. But yeah.
Someone said Gurren Lagann review ? Got to do it. But I'm extremely excited for that. We got Jonathan R, a member. Got to give him a little Trigun manga read or anime watch for Mehgan. Both might be good experiences. Yeah, I've seen a good amount of Trigun, but what I haven't seen is Neon. And Mehgan hasn't seen any Trigun, but she's seen all of Neon, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be cool if we were able to do some sort of reaction series where I had to watch Neon and you had to watch Trigun.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I feel like I'll have a happier time. You might go into a
Depression.
Spiral a little bit.
I might spiral, yeah.
You
You're
might
right.
spiral a little
Yeah,
bit.
there were people last time when we were talking about it that said like, yeah, I'm never going to watch it again. I'm never going to watch it. Not because it's bad, but not because it's bad, because it, kind of made him feel a certain way.
Yeah, it makes you feel things. And especially the ending, I feel hollow as fuck. And then I watched all the movies, but then I felt hollow too. But it's good. It's a good type of hollow.
So shout out Quattro for that. Let me go back. And the next thing comes from David Ram775, who shares this Attack on Titan tweet. Attack on Titan is coming back. Let me see if I can click that. I just want to be safe. Let me exit out of this screen real quick because I think there's a date that it's coming. Oh, no, this is a Volume 3 Blu-ray cover here. This is the Volume 3 Blu-ray cover.
Fly to heaven.
Fly to heaven.
That's honestly my favorite Attack on Titan OP ever.
Oh, yeah, it's the best.
Ever. It made me so emotional. Oh my God, I can't.
I thought this was like a new visual for the next part or the next part of the final season, which is probably not the last part. But either way, this is beautiful. I love this.
Yeah.
I love the show. I loved this last season. I'm just salty, okay? I'm just salty that they fucking sold it as the final season And they're like, technically, we didn't say this was the final part of the final season. There's gonna be more. I enjoy it. I love it. But I mean, it felt like they tricked me. I felt duped, and I felt like a bozo, and I felt like a chump.
You felt stupid.
You
felt dumb.
Stupid.
You felt like an idiot.
Okay, Mehgan. All right. Thank you.
I'm just giving examples of how you felt.
Thank you.
You said it yourself.
Thank you. Appreciate that. This is another one from David. This is.
Oh, I want to read this.
Let me make sure this is all squared up and right. What is this? Have you seen this already?
Yeah, this is Boys Abyss. We've been recommended this so many times.
This is Boys Abyss. I'm used to seeing the other cover whenever I see.
Self-serving adults and broken dreams push a teenage boy trapped in a dead-end town closer to the edge. I'm on edge.
So it's finally getting an English release. That's what this
is. I think someone also mentioned in the comments. Is this true? I think this just came out today. I saw a tweet about it. It's like not Shonen Jump. Manga Plus is going to be, as of 2023, they're going to be releasing, they're going to be translating every manga in their catalog for both. Is that right? Someone just commented about it. Can you clarify again? Because I saw something related to it. This just kind of reminded me of it. Having an English release. I don't know. But everyone's saying this manga is amazing. Yeah,
we're going to have to do it. Maybe we'll do it Monday. Maybe we'll do it Monday for our live volume 1.
Yeah. We have Who Dat for Life. Chris said, Josh, have you seen my cosplay?
Oh, no.
It's in the Discord.
It's probably in the cosplay section, yeah?
Only for new releases, someone said. Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, let's hop over there and let's check out that cosplay. Who Dat for Life is who it was? Mm-hmm. Okay, vamp for me, Mehgan, while I find this.
Yeah, people are saying only for new releases. Yeah, just go to ANN. It's the headline. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll have to pop over there and check that out.
Yeah.
But first, I got to check out this.
Also, yeah, are you going to Anime Expo? No.
Yeah.
We're not going. I messed up. And I didn't buy the tickets because I knew they would sell out for Monday because I was sick. So I wasn't sure if I'd get a negative result. I didn't want to buy the tickets because if I had a negative result, they wouldn't be able to get in. Long story short, my vaccine card, it's a long story, but I am fully vaccinated and I just don't have a physical vaccine card. So either that or a negative test 2 days before. So I was waiting to see what my results are. And I tested negative yesterday. And I knew that Monday tickets were going to sell out because Saturday was already sold out. Friday was already sold out. 4-day passes were already sold out, and I dropped the ball. But it's gonna be a lot. A lot of cool things are happening this year at Anime Expo.
A lot of cool things are happening.
Hello, someone get them tickets. Thank you. Yeah, please. That'd be awesome. But they're sold out, so there's no way. But next year for sure. And hopefully we'll have our own freaking panel or something. Or
we're definitely gonna have to do a meetup.
Oh, for sure,
year.
Meetup's a given, but that'd be cool. Panel.
I think. Obviously that would be amazing. Mm-hmm. I think I found Chris's cosplay, and I do want to make one comment about it. So I'm gonna pull it up for everybody to see right here. And Chris, tell me if this is you. So I'm gonna pull this up real quick. This is Chris's cosplay. Off the jump, off the rip, I gotta say fire. Okay, Law.
Fire.
I'm already biased. Okay, fire. Second, though, what I do have to comment is it looks like you're on the driver's side of this car and you're asleep, and it looks like you're driving with your eyes closed. I do think you're in the back seat.
Law is a surgeon. He took out his eyes and he's driving with them on the dash.
Right. All I gotta say is fire fit. Fire cosplay. I love it. Simple, I'm biased. I'm a sucker.
Simple, clean, classy.
I would fucking rock this shit just to the store.
To the store. You have.
I have.
You have.
I have. We went to go see that new movie, Black Phone, recently, and I wore my Law bucket hat to the movies. This is absolutely fire. You get a super and a volume 1 stamp of approval. But if you are driving, I do recommend
keeping your eyes open and on the road.
Keeping your eyes open. But hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Let me go back to our community.
Yeah, Carla said, what was the cosplay plan for Anime Expo if you did go? I wanted to do Perona again, but the heat was going to be bad, so I was thinking of doing Casca, but
Oh, Casca would have been so sick, especially it would have been so fitting now.
I know. I wanted to do that outfit and add some more stuff, but I definitely want to do like a full out Casca one day.
I'm going to. Okay, there's so much shit in the community live that's like awesome. Like all of it is awesome. So let me pop back over here real quick. Make sure that we're all good and framed up. I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say this is something from Anime Expo, right? So this is already a little heartbreaking, a little triggering for Mehgan.
It is. I have to block. I'm not going to go on social media for the whole weekend. I can't do it to myself. I can't.
So what is it? What is it?
Get ready, crew members. Official One Piece USA tour is here. The tour is starting from AX and planning several stops in the USA. Maybe we'll get to go somewhere else.
Oh, that's a good point.
Maybe Crunchyroll Expo. Who knows? Get ready, crew members. Official One Piece US tour is here.
Get ready, PSU starting.
So I see oh my god, I see a life-size fucking Thousand Sunny.
That's what I'm seeing here,
and I
too.
see a little set. I see a little set of some kind. It says Film Red right there.
Poster here.
They're giving out badges or like a little they're giving out a
Yeah, I have that open here too.
Yeah, they're giving out little ribbons for free. If you guys go, like, can you give me
We're gonna go back to all this stuff that we're scrolling past right now.
Fuck.
Oh, that was one I was really excited about. We're gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, they're giving out these like ribbons here.
I want the Uta one.
Yeah, I want the Luffy one. Okay, we got a lot of cool stuff, and you guys already got a sneak peek of all of it. So obviously we've had a date for a while, I think. But Chainsaw Man, July 13th. Get ready. That is so soon. That is so soon.
Oh my god!
It is upon us. It is upon us. And I can't.
And get ready for
wait.
those eppies.
And get ready for those eppies.
I'm so excited to talk about it.
I can't fucking wait, dude.
Yeah.
This is interesting. This is from Sybil. That the Berserk Golden Age arc movie trilogy is getting a memorial edition to air on TV in 2022. I actually really enjoyed these movies.
Me too. I did too. There's a couple scenes that come to mind. Obviously, like Casca dancing with Guts is like, it's just
memorial edition.
It's
right
just
here.
immaculate. I did really like them.
Someone's saying, this is the comments on Twitter, isn't this just a release of the Golden Age films? Yeah, but from what I heard, it's going to be split into episodes like Demon Slayer, Mugen Train. I can only hope that when it ends airing, they will announce a remake of the second season of Berserk. That would make me so fucking happy. That would make all of us so fucking happy.
Yeah.
This is sick though. This is awesome. I like I said, there was a little bit of 3D animation in these, but I didn't mind it. I think it was like a perfect balance. I think it was far superior to the anime.
Definitely.
And I actually would love to rewatch these, and maybe watching them episodically would be a different experience. But maybe they'll also hopefully add something else. I mean, I don't know what they would add. I mean, I doubt it'd be more. I doubt it would be anything else animated, but maybe a little memorial or something sweet, something nice. But that's fucking awesome, and that is coming. What was the date on that? July. Oh no, it just says in 2022. So any day now. And Davies posted another Uta song, which love it,
obsessed.
Don't know if we can play it, but let's just know that we've been blasting Uta song. She goes out right there.
She goes.
Do it.
How'd she go? How'd she do it? I don't know the words. You nailed it.
I just fucking blew everybody's eardrums right now. There's just people at home, their glass vases are shattering. And I said vases because I know you guys are classy.
Ooh, vases.
This is sick. This is from Lloyd Forger. Mod. Chad. Davies is a mod too. Shout out Davies.
Thank you so much.
And Davies is a Chad too. But this is very interesting. This is the first time I've seen a manga jeweler company collaboration. Looks pretty dope, but it's only available in Japan.
And these are pricey
These
jewelry.
are so pricey. But
Tiffany who? I mean, these
Yeah.
are like thousands of dollars. Insanity for a necklace. I think it's like $2,000 or something. But damn, like, I mean, one of them I think is more. One has my heart more than the other two pieces of jewelry. But
you guys have to watch this if you haven't watched it already. We're gonna watch it mute. I mean, we'll play a little bit of it, but then we'll have to probably mute it. But this visual,
you can just play it muted, honestly.
Okay, this visual that they made is so sick. Like, part of me felt like, dude, if this was the OP, I mean, I wouldn't be mad, dude. I mean, I imagine the OP is gonna be a lot cooler than this, but this is stylistic. This is so like
wait.
just like vibey.
Wait.
I absolutely love it.
I'm really hoping for like a very intense OP and a very chill and cute ED. Like much like they did for Jujutsu Kaisen, like a really cool, like
that one has your heart.
Vibey.
Right?
The Pochita one is supreme.
I just have to say, let me pause it real quick. I just have to say, because there's the Pochita one, right?
The Pochita one is supreme.
The Pochita one is the best.
The best one.
And the Power one is a little different.
It's Pochita's the best one.
Pochita's the best one. But
you
there's there's a so this is supposed to be a chainsaw, and I have to say, it looks like a paper clip.
Yeah.
It looks like a paper clip with little balls at the end of it.
Yeah,
dude.
they didn't really capture the essence, I don't think, very well. I wouldn't know what it is unless you told me.
It looks like a glorified paper clip, and they're selling it for thousands of dollars.
It's too much. The Pochita one, I understand.
The Pochita one, I totally get. I totally get it. And if I had that much money to spare, who knows? But
I'd be rocking it.
this paper clip, I'm sorry, dude. I could make this. I could go to Michael. I could go to Hobby freaking Lobby.
Honestly, you could probably make the Pochita one too.
Yeah, maybe, but this one for sure. You just need some super glue and a paper clip with some like faux fake pearls or some shit like that.
Faux fake pearls.
Faux fake pearls. But let's just check out the rest of this. This is so sick. And again, it just gets me kind of excited. I know it's a jewelry ad, but it gets me kind of excited for the anime more than it does the jewelry.
The Power one reminds me of like an old Xbox 360 icon. It's like the profile picture, like a default profile picture. It doesn't scream power. I don't know how you know what I mean? It's like it's like a freaking 2000s like.
Yeah. Some of them look cool.
Yeah.
So some of them look really cool, but I can't get over that paper clip looking one.
Paper clip.
Let's jump back in. Davies posted this new Film Red poster. It's been out for a while.
We're gonna get it in theaters in fall, you guys. Fall.
And you know we're going. We're going as soon as that shit drops.
I want to watch
theaters.
it multiple times.
Multiple times in theaters.
I hope they release like other movies too, because sometimes when like an anime movie comes out, like they sometimes like I don't know what you put like what's the term? They put it back in theaters. I don't know.
Oh, re-release it.
Re-release it. There you go. Thank you. They re-release it. Re-release them in theaters.
Yeah, I would love to go see this multiple times. One time for sure. Multiple times, probably for sure too. Beautiful. So excited for this movie. Dan is getting. Guess the French. Well, the French probably already have this.
They do.
This too.
Yeah.
But guess the French isn't the only one getting a Dan physical release because and I make that joke because the French seem to get everything.
And it's coming out in October, so it's very fitting.
Woo!
And one thing, it
Good smell. Flavor.
Sorry, Megan. Sorry.
it's okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
He was like worried about me like overusing the soundboard.
All right.
And look at him.
Continue.
Look at him. Put the camera.
Oh, wait. No, don't do it on there. Don't do it on there.
Okay. See? He's taking away my rights again.
No. It's just not.
Cool.
It's not set up that way. It's not set up that way.
I'm excited though. These look cool.
I am very excited. This is obviously the same cover. I have the Japanese version of this because I couldn't wait. And so I bought the Japanese version of it. But I'm also getting the English. You already know. You already know. I'm getting it. I'm so excited. This is all I've wanted. Did you hit a button?
No.
Did you hit a button?
No, I didn't.
Give me a sound, Mehgan.
No.
Show the people your soundboard. Show the people your soundboard. Show it off.
So is that I love Josh's Tonata voice. Yeah, that was hilarious. A Instagram follower of ours and a listener kind of like clipped up a part of our new Dressrosa episode. Could you pull that up actually?
That clip?
Yeah. Or like just on our Instagram?
Yeah, let me try.
Might be expired.
Oh, it was a story?
Yeah.
Damn.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me do some research really quick.
Yeah, do some research. I'm so excited for this though. Especially I'm still hyped on it from when we covered that most recent arc that we covered, the Cursed House arc, which was one of my absolute favorite Dandadan arcs.
Yeah, it was Alex. Alex.
Oh, it's still up?
Yeah. Alexa Lolalu. And I think you changed your profile picture, so I was like, oh, this is new, but it's not.
So you reposted it on our Volume 1 Instagram?
Yeah, it's actually in our DMs. Yeah, Alexa. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Alexa, yeah. It was you. Hi, Alexa.
No.
Okay, go back to our DMs.
Okay. So hold on. Let me log out of my account. Yeah, we need some. Here, put some.
Alexa, sorry.
Put some hold music on, bro. Got it. Okay, we got it. Wait. Here? Wait, pause. I can't hear you. Pause it.
That one.
This one?
It's gone. It shows up on my phone.
All that, and it's gone.
It must have just... Hold on. Check the other one.
This one?
No.
This one?
No, that one. Oh, yeah. Dang it.
It's gone.
I'm sorry.
It's gone.
It shows up on my phone. That's so weird. Maybe I could try to send it to you.
Yeah, try to send it to...
or maybe I'll highlight it. And then I think you can...
Okay, yeah, do that.
Okay.
Make it a highlight, and then we can
Okay,
watch
so
it.
go on the profile. Sorry, the waiting music's gone now. But this is so funny. I mean,
Let me know
can't
when
do
you
that.
add it.
I did.
Oh. Where'd you put it?
It should be there. Maybe refresh it.
Chopper. Tony,
Chopper. Highlight.
Okay. See
That one. It's that one.
Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right,
We did it, guys.
We did it.
Thank you, Alexa, for doing this. This shit was so funny.
Yeah, and this episode comes out tomorrow. If you are a Patreon or YouTube member, you already have access to it. And shout out to Miko XD again for gifting some of those memberships to people.
Thank you. Yeah, here it is, guys. Thank you, Alexa. Sorry for the confusion.
Hopefully the sound works on it too.
Yeah.
Play, you son of a bitch.
Play.
Fuck, we thought we had it.
Okay, she said it to me. Okay, let me get. Okay.
Fuck, we thought we had it. Hold on a second. Wait. Okay, give us a second.
Yeah. Can you?
Okay, it works.
We did it.
We finally did it.
Thank you.
We finally did it.
Cosplay spoilers. Avert your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Cosplay
not
spoiler.
caught up. Sorry, guys. I hope this is the clipped up version. Thank you. It should be.
Yeah, it should be.
Thank you so much.
So this is my tontata voice.
You do a Tontata cry for help, saying like the
yeah.
Uso land speech, because I can't do the baby talk. I always mess it up.
He's our hero. He's gonna come save us. We believe in Usawan. We believe in him. These motherfuckers are so gullible, dude.
They really
I mean,
are.
they take gullible to a whole nother
all
level.
right. Can you do a Tontata?
I want to get that sound bite.
Tontata cry for help, saying
I want to play it again.
the Uso land speech, because I can't do the baby talk. I always mess it up.
He's our hero. He's gonna come save us. I want to get this sound bited. We believe in Usawan.
That's it. We believe in him.
These motherfuckers are so gullible, dude.
They really
I mean,
are.
they take gullible to a whole nother.
Thank you, Alexa.
Thank you
so
for sending
fucking
that.
funny.
Thank you.
We
and
believe in him.
and that episode is going to be up tomorrow for everybody else. But yeah, I gotta get that sound bite.
We believe in him.
We believe in Usulan.
We believe in Usulan.
But yeah, thank you for sending that. That was that made our day. Because sometimes, yeah, I don't know. In the moment, like I don't know, it's not as funny in the moment, and then when you go back and someone points it out to you and you watch it again.
Oh yeah, I always laugh at like time-stamped parts that are just like you replay it and you're like, oh yeah, that's really.
Yeah. Or it might have been a moment that it just kind of felt like it came and went.
Oh
when
yeah,
you go back.
Oh yeah.
You can laugh. Okay, we're almost at the end here. This is Vermilion Wig said manga app getting a big upgrade for new serializations. Oh, is this what you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, someone posted
I
this.
believe that is.
I'm gonna have to do some rescaling right here. Someone posted this again. This is Vermilion in our community live.
Mm-hmm.
Manga Plus app getting a big upgrade for new serialization. There's already some fun stuff. I've been posting about it in new releases. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome. So let me click that link. But again, I'm just making sure, switching screens around because, you never know when you press the wrong button and then who knows, all your dirty laundry.
What do you have hiding in your
nothing
in your light mode desktop?
Nothing. This is sick, dude. So we're gonna pop over, I think, later, maybe after, and check out some of the series that are gonna be over there, that are gonna be translated over there.
Yeah, there's the land. There's Land of the Illustrious right there.
Oh, this is a Land of the Illustrious AMV sent by
AMV.
Davies. We might have to watch this off the live later because I don't know how YouTube is gonna handle that. But damn, I'm definitely gonna check that out. I haven't seen much of that series at all, so that's gonna be fun to watch.
I haven't really either. I've just seen a lot of cosplayers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, that is the community live section of the episode.
Yay.
Remember that if you want to see us react or respond to something, all you got to do is go to our Discord, link in the description below, post a article, a link to an image, a manga, news, anything in that section. A selfie, you can post your cosplay photos like Chris did in the cosplay section too, and anything you want us to pull up and react to, we can do it.
If you
Just
go
let us know.
to Anime Expo, there's like a thing called Anime Expo Lite, which is like online. So I don't know if we will do that. It sounds kind of interesting if it was like, if we're able to see like live events happen. I don't know if they'll like stream panels, but they might. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that would be really cool. So keep us updated on that and let us know and send your cosplays if you cosplay at AX because I need my fix.
Yeah.
I need to see others happy because I won't be. I'm just kidding.
That's so sad.
I know, but I haven't gone since 2019. It's very sad. Next year.
Well, on a lighter note, it's mystery box time.
Yay!
Here in front of me sits the mystery box. Some of you might be wondering what is in this mystery box. Some of you might think you already know, and some of you might actually already know.
Probably.
Probably.
More than likely.
This was something that I for sure wanted to get for a long time. I was able to purchase it a while ago, and I have it. I probably purchased it like 2 weeks ago. Had to wait for it to get shipped, and then have had it for a week, but haven't opened it because I wanted to wait to do it with everybody here in the community. I wanted us to do it together. So now for the reveal. Megan, do you have the drum roll sound effect over there?
Yeah.
All right. Now for the reveal. Hit us with the drum roll. Inside the mystery box is Frankie! General Frankie, to be specific. This is the General Frankie. This is the Volume 100 anniversary figure. It's a beautiful, beautiful figgy. Beautiful.
I like how
figgy.
it looks like a cake box. Not to be confused with Cake Boss.
Not to be confused with the show Cake Boss.
Cake Boss.
The General Frankie Volume 100 Anniversary Edition. This is, again, something that I've wanted to get for a very, very long time. So here, together, live,
It's heavy.
we are going to be unboxing this. And we might have something else.
And I really do like the other members in this line. Like, I do really like the Chopper one, obviously. I also like the Robin one a lot. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Usopp looks fucking yoked in this figure. Like, look at how crazy he looks.
Oh, yeah, he looks jacked, dude.
He looks jacked.
But yeah, a.k.a. the Iron Pirate from Davies. Yeah, or says Davies. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So without further ado, let's unbox this bad boy, shall we? We have the Lazy Susie set up already, and I'm gonna probably you'll have to like readjust some of the framing, so we'll be able to see this a little bit better. But Mehgan, vamp for me for a second, and I'll go ahead and I will do that now.
Okay. I would vamp about the box, but you can't really. Maybe you can see it from here. Yeah. Let's see. So I can't zoom in very well, but if I maybe hold it like this, you might be able to see a little bit more. Barely. I mean, the big boys you see, like Jinbei and Chopper and Frankie, obviously in the back, but yeah, pretty cool. I don't know what else to say, but I saw a couple of nice comments saying that they liked our last Dressrosa episode. We really liked it too, even though it was like unfortunate circumstances, but we're so excited to like finish it. We're actually recording the part 3 this week, and we have some cool cosplays, and I'm very excited to continue. I think is it Whole Cake Island next, or is it
I think it's Zhao, which people are saying is pronounced Zoo, I think.
Or Zoe.
But I do want to say before
always get it wrong.
Before we continue, speaking of, you reminded me with our part 3 Dressrosa video. I just want to thank everybody in our community from the bottom of both of our hearts.
Yes.
You guys are absolutely amazing, and
couldn't believe it. Like, we
surprised us, and
it was literally insane. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like what?
I'm still in awe and shock and just feel so grateful. If you don't know, on our community tab, I made a post about wanting to or being in the process of getting our cosplay ready for part 3 Dressrosa episode, where I had been saying for the longest time that I was going to cosplay Doflamingo. So I had this like whole plan, this whole idea that I was just going to get some feather boas off of Amazon that I could, in my mind, that I could get for fairly inexpensive, and just, hot glue them or sew them onto this shirt or jacket and make this coat. And I thought it was going to be easy. I thought it was going to be a little bit on the pricier side, but I didn't anticipate how pricey it was going to be. So
you're like halfway done, and you're like, oh,
yeah, I
shit.
bought a decent amount of them, and started, putting it together, and realized that I only had enough to cover half of the jacket. And in order to cover the entire jacket, I was still going to need a lot. So we reached out on our community tab, which we've never done before. I know people have suggested and said that we should maybe do an Amazon wishlist type of thing. But again, just with the time, how time sensitive it all was, we didn't really have time to set all that up. So we've never done anything like this before, but we reached out and we asked you guys for help on our community tab, and gave you a link to a Venmo that you could donate to. And within the first 2 hours, we met our goal. And I remember when I even scheduled the post, I was a little nervous. I was also a little anxious to see, if we were going to be able to hit it, and how long it was going to take if we were going to hit it. And again, to not only hit it, but to hit it in like the first hour and a half, 2 hours, I just want to say thank you. Even if you're somebody who wasn't able to, or didn't see it in time, or couldn't, like, thank you for any and all support. And that's what we wanted to say in that post too. Like, if you were in a position where you could, amazing, awesome, and we appreciate it. If you weren't, don't feel pressured to, no worries, because any and all support, your views, your likes, your comments, and you just being here all matter. And I just want to say thank you to everybody in our community, and a special thank you to everybody who was able to donate. It means so much, and yeah, you guys are fucking awesome. You guys are amazing. So round of applause for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So the reason I haven't been switching to the third camera with both me and Mehgan was because now you should be able to see the angle change. It says manual focus. Got to fix that.
We got a donation.
Oh, shout out that bad boy.
Yay.
Oh, sorry. We hit it at the same time.
Zoe is pronounced like, okay, Zoe is pronounced like Zoe. Z-O. Just before you get the pronunciation comes on the actual video in the future. Yeah, that's true. We mispronounce a lot of stuff, and we continue to do so. But this time will be different. This time. Who dat for life? Chris said, no problem, Josh. You're our nakama. That's cute, huh? Oh God. I'm like trying to figure out something. So how are you guys? Is it hot where you live? It's hot where we live.
Got it. Fixed.
Oh, okay. Josh is back. Thank God.
Yeah, we mispronounce a lot of things. I can't get
Momonosuke.
Yeah.
Poor Alex in the Momonosuke saga.
I know. Momonosuke.
And it's like not even
Not
mad.
Momonosasuke.
It's not even mad. It's just like disappointed.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
he's
and that's what
so
hurts.
disappointed in us.
And I'm not trying to be
And
disrespectful
you,
purposely,
and you.
and I'm not trying to like purposely butcher it.
You just forget.
And then I phonetically pronounce it, and I come back to it on the episode to say, and then I like freeze up because I think I'm afraid I'm gonna butcher it, so I freeze up or I stumble over my words and I butcher it again.
Yeah.
So Momonosuke
Momonosuke.
or
Momonosuke.
Momonosuke,
Like Sasuke, or is it Momonosake?
No, it's not Momonosasuke. Don't do this to me.
I said
Mehgan.
Momonosuke.
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 So let this be on the record that I can.
We got it. Momonosuke.
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 I gotta drill it into my head. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna butcher it again.
Momonosuke. It's like it sounds like a farewell.
But this should be fixed now, and now you can see here more clearly, hopefully. And let's unbox this bad boy. What do you say, Mehgan?
Yeah. Alexa also asked. Alexa Lolu. Do you guys have a P.O. box? We don't. We're in the process of getting one. Obviously, they cost kind of like money to have, but we really want to get one because we've been getting a lot of questions about that. And
yeah, and I know Quattro hit us up in the Discord. I am going to get back to you and respond to you. But if you're listening or watching now, then they wanted to send us something to possibly give to people as a giveaway, which is amazing and awesome. And, we really appreciate that. So we're working, towards getting that PO box set up. I want to say in the next couple weeks, but we'll keep you updated.
yeah,
they're a lot pricier than I thought.
they are. They really are. And like, as much as we'd love to give you the studio address, we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, Monty the cat, our producer.
Oh, he advised us not to.
He would be pretty upset.
He'd be pretty upset, and he'd have to, thoroughly investigate all of the packages that do come within that.
All right, I'm trying to open this up, but it's proving to be a little trickier.
Oh gosh, you stress me out with that freaking.
I'm hyped, dude. Okay.
It's okay.
I'm hyped.
Davey says, "Yeah, don't do that. If you open a PO box, just be ready for it. Ready for what?
Oh, shooty.
Ready for he's gonna shoot himself."
Himself? Why'd you say himself?
we open the mailbox. He's gonna be like, "Hi." We're gonna be like, he's like, "Hey, bestie."
He's gonna ship himself.
Yeah.
He says
Ship himself to our PO box.
Damn it! This is a beautiful box.
Do you want me to help you?
Okay, yeah, help me.
Help me.
It's all the tape should be cut. It's just really hard to. Oh, you did it. You did it easily. You did it easily. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Oh, there's some numbers. 05140.
Okay, we don't have to read them the numbers.
Okay.
Mehgan, I'm just excited. Okay, so okay.
Go
Mehgan.
ahead and open it. No, I'm not gonna help you anymore. Fucking open it.
Mehgan, stop. I need your help. Oh, I got it. Would you look at that?
Oh, interesting.
Would you look at that?
Okay, let's close this box cutter.
We might need it again. You don't know. And I'm not talking about for the figure either.
We need some like lo-fi.
Oh yeah, we do need it again. Can you cut this? I'll put on some lo-fi here. This part up here. I'll put on some lo-fi music real quick, so we can open this. Can we get royalty free?
Oh, Alexa said she'd love to send us, or they would love to send us some One Piece stuff. Oh, that'd be so nice. What the heck?
All right, fuck the lo-fi, dude. Here we go.
Okay. Workplace harassment, Lloyd says. We don't have to read the numbers. What if they're important? What if it's a freaking...
Okay, read them right now.
Where are you going to fit this?
I don't know. Okay.
I already read them.
Yeah, you already did. So how is it harassment when you already did it?
Stop. You better...
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let me move this out of the way.
All right, we need that box cutter back.
Da, 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 da.
This is beautiful, dude. This is beautiful. I saw someone at the last con we went to. I saw someone
carrying it,
and I was like, "You son of a bitch!" But I will say that in no way is this episode at all or stream at all.
Oh, Gabe said put it next to the Robin figures. You want to know something fucking sad? You know something fucking sad? We both don't have any Robin figures.
I know. We need to get one.
There you go.
Mehgan keeps closing this thing up like I'm gonna stab her.
Because you might. I can't. You're gonna stab yourself.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been stabbed.
That's true.
Yeah, I know.
That's very true. We are playing in the background. I can sing it. Na 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 na. I like a copyright.
I'll sing the Utsa song.
Na 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 na. Shinjita.
Bon voyage.
Oh yeah, Bon Voyage is lit.
Okay, almost there, guys. Almost there. There you go. Mehgan. Woo! This shit is so sick.
It's fucking huge.
It's huge, but good.
I thought your other Frankie one was huge.
I mean, Frankie just has those big boy proportions. You know what I'm saying? The base.
You scared me. I thought it was broken.
Damn, I'm so scared.
Gosh.
I'm so scared. Oh my god.
Oh, there's little
Yeah,
pieces
take that
coming out.
Can you take that little sword piece out?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, Mehgan.
Oh my gosh, a beautiful eye just donated.
Oh my god.
My god. Oh, wrong sound. For a Robin figure.
Oh my god. Thank you so much. And we have to, round of applause for you. We have to use that, just like we used that those other donations to get you a soundboard, which, you know, was it a good decision or?
You're such an ass.
I'm just kidding.
You see?
I'm kidding, Mehgan. Chill. Kidding.
Thank you so much, beautiful eye. It means so much.
And we have to get a Robin figure now. We have to.
Of course.
We have to. Which one do we get though?
So where does he go?
Yeah, look at the.
Oh, it goes right.
Oh, right here. Right here. And then we're gonna get the Lazy Susie, and then we're gonna get the Money Shot. You got it? Okay, put that bad boy.
heavy.
Yeah, he's super heavy. He's a heavy guy. All right. Oh! You know what we should pull up, Mehgan?
Huh?
Okay, it might get copywritten, but I'll try to like not play it the whole time. But for the money,
We got a freaking other donation
Oh my god!
from Jonathan R.
Oh my god. Okay.
May not be a lot, but this should help with maybe getting some good price, really good pricey one if it builds up for the Robin figure. Thank you so much, Jonathan.
Thank you.
You're a sweetheart.
You really are.
Thank
that
you
means the
so
world to us.
much.
Mehgan, hit him with another sound.
Wow.
So we just found out
Thank
that
you.
all the One Piece characters have their own songs.
Okay.
Sung by the voice actors.
I am.
But before you go on your rant, just tell me what to look up and then go on your rant.
Just look up Frankie VA song.
Okay. Go ahead.
Was no one gonna tell me about the various Chopper songs that the VA sings? I don't. Apologies if you told me before, but are you kidding me?
It's this one, right?
Yeah.
Is this the crazy one?
They're all crazy. I think he has two. Was no one? I mean, what?
Monty.
Oh, Monty, the sound producers up here. I can't believe it. They are all so cute. Everyone has a song. Doffy has a song. Law's song.
We have to listen to a little bit of Law's song performed by the voice actor for Law. Are you fucking kidding me? And the song itself and the lyrics. Okay, but now for the money shot. Let me start this over.
We thought you already knew. No, Jonathan. No. Oh God.
Woo! Here he is in all his glory. Let's go. Woo! General Frankie, the Iron Pirate, in all his glory.
Someone said I've never heard this before. You can think of like pretty much every other One Piece character has their own song. It's actually insane. It's insane.
Wow.
It's oh God. And he's yelling super? Of course he is.
Of course he is.
God damn.
But this is General Frankie, the Iron Pirate, in all his glory.
Good smell. Flavor.
But that is not all. Again, I went a little crazy about 2 weeks ago for this, and I went a little crazy because I was just feeling the One Piece spirit.
Of course, you're feeling the Klabotterman.
Yes, I was feeling the Klabotterman.
Oh God, kablah blah.
And kablah blah, bitch. What?
Bitch, you've been bullying me this whole time. I had to get one in. Damn, Lloyd, can you save me?
But that is not all for today. That is the mystery. The real surprise is that today we're not only opening one Piece figure, but we're opening two.
Oh, shitty. Volume 1 is back with another one. No one is doing it like Volume 1 is doing it.
So you got yourself two. Where's mine?
They're for the set. They're for the show. We can write these off, right?
Where's mine?
You want to open this one? Oh, let's reveal. Oh, we. Okay. Here, hold this below the table, and then we'll reveal it.
Okay.
Oh my God, Mehgan, you're gonna expose it.
Oh.
And for the second figure that we are going to be unboxing, and we're gonna maybe go through it and talk about the quality of them.
Yeah, why don't
too.
you talk about this one first?
Okay, you want me to talk about this one first? One at a time.
One at a time.
Okay. So you'll notice here with the Frankie figure that the quality of it is actually a lot kind of better than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Oh.
I was a little worried that for whatever reason it was going to feel more plasticky or not have as much heft to it. But it really has a lot of heft.
It's insane. It could hurt someone. You could really do some damage.
Some damage with this.
Mm-hmm.
I think the paint job is absolutely incredible. That's the thing that you want to look at a lot. And I think the detail is incredible too. Sometimes I think with these sort of figures, part of me feels like a lot of them end up looking a little cooler and more realistic when you weather them a little bit more. This doesn't have a ton of weathering on it, but in this case, I actually prefer it. I actually really like it. I do think this would look sick weathered a little bit.
I mean, he keeps it well painted, well oiled, Yes. Frankie likes to keep things clean. The Thousand Sun, he got no weathering on it. Okay, it is clean. True. It is fresh.
After all it's been through, he keeps it right.
He keeps it right. He keeps it tight. That's a shipwright's job, a shipwright's duty.
You're right about that.
He shipwright. He treat you right. He treat you right.
He treat you right.
He treat you right.
And
We've said that before.
Again, this is in no way at all sponsored by Crunchyroll, but I was looking online. If you're interested in getting this Frankie figure for yourself, they do sell it on Amazon. Amazon did tend to be a little bit more expensive, and for whatever reason, on the actual Crunchyroll official website, it did end up being about $10 cheaper, and I think we got away with this figure being around, after shipping and everything, $55 USD, which is a fantastic price for the size, for the quality, of this figure.
Yeah.
55, again, maybe 60, but not $1 over 60. This is a great price for a figure of this quality and this scale. Normally I've seen this same figure sold other places for upwards of 70, 80, even $100.
For sure.
Yeah. So that's General Frankie, the Iron Pirate. Now, to the next figure that we're going to be unboxing and revealing to you, which is another One Piece figure, and that figure is Jinbei.
He's kind of heavy too.
This is another One Piece figure, another actually Volume 100 anniversary figure. Featured on the back here is again Frankie. So Mehgan, why don't you go ahead and you open up this one?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go right ahead. Here's your knife.
Thank you.
And we'll try to get a good shot of you doing
Do you
that
want
too.
to open maybe the chat on your phone? Because my phone will die very soon.
Yeah, I'm also going to pop back over to the chat right now while
Okay,
Mehgan is
cool.
opening this up. And oh, Adam said he got the same figure for 45. If you got it for 45, you got a steal. That's a steal.
Alexa donated. Oh my god. Mehgan, you and I are Corazon Sam's. Bro, I can't. This man has my whole ass heart. He has my corazon.
If Mehgan goes off in the episode that's coming out tomorrow.
Dude, I have never been. I mean, there's a lot of zaddies in One Piece, don't get me wrong. I could go off the list here. And I have gone off before on multiple people that have captured my heart in One Piece. But this man was different. I mean, this man hit different. And
Mehgan fell for him the hardest that she's fallen for any character ever, I think.
in One Piece. Don't get crazy. Guts is still a thing, okay?
Okay.
I love Corazon. And I love his character development. And he's just so awesome. And he is I just love his face paint. Again, I'm a sucker for clowns. If you've watched the episode already, I kind of go on a little rant about clowns. Someone said, why not Buggy? Why did you mention Buggy? That was a grave mistake on my end. Buggy is also, I find, very attractive.
Buggy is
Imple
attractive.
down Buggy.
I got
Imple down Buggy.
Fine.
Pops off.
I've I don't know anything about like Buggy past what we've read, but I've seen images of Buggy, past where we're at, being Buggy, up to some Buggy shit. And I gotta say, not as hot. Not as hot as Imple
Not
down
as
Buggy.
hot. Not as hot. Yeah, I would totally agree. Imple down Buggy just hit different. I don't know what that, that jumpsuit, that jailer jumpsuit. Wow, he has some weight to him. Let me tell you.
Another, I gotta see this thing up close. Another, you got the chunklas down.
Mm-hmm. Trunkless secured.
Another beautiful One Piece figure.
Wow.
The Fish Zaddy. We got Grandpa Jinbei right here, as I like to call him, because he's got a grandpa vibe, but he's got a grandpa vibe. You respect this man. This man commands respect. This is also a beautiful figure. I was worried about this figure because it is just such a giant, like, Jinbei's got a lot of, like, he's got a lot of heft to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your One Piece shelf is growing more and more. I don't know where you'll find the space.
I know. I'm going to have almost an entire One Piece
Shelf.
dedicated shelf.
Yeah.
At this point.
And I understand why I see people, obviously have manga.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. I'm still tired I'm recovering. No, I'm just kidding. But manga collections, and they'll have whole parts of their collection for just One Piece, like merch or obviously the manga. But yeah, I would love to have that one day in a personal library or something. And someone had mentioned, I think it was Miko, saying if you could do a manga tour sometime.
Yeah, for sure. Still planning that studio tour out, and still wanting to do that, which would allow for like a manga sort of collection showcase, I guess, and a figure showcase, I guess. I really have to say, like, looking closely at this figure, I do think that the detail on the paint job is really good. Jimmy is a big guy with a small face.
He really is. I do want to say though, there are a couple.
Yeah, I saw one.
Imperfections in the paint, which is kind of a fucking bummer, to be honest.
There's one on his jacket, this corner of his jacket right here, which isn't a big deal. The pattern on his jacket is a little, the paint is not
scuffed a little bit.
It's not great, but it's nothing to be like super bent out of shape about. Again, this was a pretty, inexpensive to a degree. It was about $40 Jinbei figure. Let's see if you can show both of them off right there. Oh shit! What are you doing, Mehgan? These aren't toys. These are collectibles.
Super.
Okay, Mehgan. Stop.
What? Why?
These aren't toys. This is why.
Do you bully me?
But that is it. Our two wonderful figures. Our two newest additions to the One Piece collection. Again, the One Piece shelf is going crazy. Before I reset this camera to be on both me and Mehgan, I might just set it on the figure shelf.
Oh yeah.
Like do a close up of the figure shelf. So if you want to vamp for me a little bit while I reset that.
Sure. I can't see the chat, so sorry.
Oh, here, I'll pull it
phone
up for you.
died.
I'll pull it up for you.
But I know I have get it, Mehgan. I have Luffy. I have Luffy, Chopper. I got this little Shirahoshi. I don't know if you could see it.
I'll do yours too.
Oh, okay. I have a little Shirahoshi with the log pose. It's like super cute. Manga. I know I messed up. I remember Oda assigned family dynamic roles to the Straw Hats. They did. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, he did. Brooke was assigned the role of grandma. That's so funny. Jinbei and fighting over Robin. Oh, shit. That is true. Tiny Hoshi, so cute. I know. I got her for like not that much, and it is so cute. We have like a Elbuff log pose. That's cute. And my Chopper, my Usopp Chopper. I don't know if you could see it very well. I'm out of the shot, right? Yeah. So you could see Shirahoshi. I have a Usopp Chopper. I have a Luffy. I also have Celty from Durara. You guys can see this pretty much in all the episodes, but I'm just kind of doing a zoom in shot. And Megumi too. Megumin. Suka. And I have like I don't know if you can see it. Any like Rosen Maiden? Has anyone seen Rosen Maiden? Anyone at all? I have Rosen Maiden figure and K-On too. Usopp Chopper is something I didn't know we needed. I know! Josh got a Brooke Chopper and also a Frankie Chopper, and they're so freaking adorable. I should have bought more. They had, I think, a couple. I think they had like a Sanji one. I don't think they had a Zoro one. I probably would have gotten it. Shinku, yeah. Rosen Maiden. People don't watch Rosen Maiden, or I haven't met a lot of Rosen Maiden fans. But is it on your camera? Oh, okay. But yeah, I have a couple. There's some on top too. We did a long time ago a figure alive. With like my collection, some of my collection, but we should do like a shelf tour again soon because we've added some new ones, obviously. I have a friend who loves Rosen Maiden. Yeah, Rosen Maiden is sick. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, Josh, you can see, has a lot of really, really cool ones. You can't see the bottom shelf. There's some cool ones on there too. But you know, Frankie, Usopp, Sanji in the back, you can kind of see his leg. And Law, I love the Law one. I'm so jealous of that one. I really, really love the Law one. And Zoro, Nami, and then that cute little, you can barely see him, like Chopper, Frankie, so adorable, so cute. Yeah. So we'll do another one. We could do another one. Oh, on the top two, Ace is fire. Fire. And Kid Sabo as well. And these were all the ones that we got from when we went to Anime Riverside, which I know we've been saying that video will come out, but it'll come out soon. I just haven't had time to edit it. But yeah, that'll be edited up soon. And those were all from Anime Riverside, which was like such a steal and amazing. But yeah, Alexa said, "Daddy Law, you're right, and I'm more jealous of it now than I was." And there's a really cool Ivankov that he also has on the bottom, and a Brook chopper. I love all of the chopper crossovers with all of the different various styles of the Straw Hat. So cute, so adorable. And I want to keep buying figures, but I just don't have any more room for them. I have a whole other D-top shelf, but I might have to get more, to be honest, because it is a struggle to find room for them. And especially these are huge figures. We're not even getting like super scale, like expensive ones. But yeah. Mika said, getting figures at cons is always such a steal. Depends. Really depends. They could either really like amp them up. This place was cool because they just had them in kind of like bags. They didn't have the boxes, so they were like significantly more less money than they would have been if they had the boxes. And they were like scuffed in a couple places, or they're missing like if they had a sword, they're missing a sword, or they're missing like some type of accessory on them. But here it was like worth it because they were super cheap, and some of them you couldn't even tell anyway, and the scuffs could get out with like isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to and we actually have some really other exciting like news. This is just like, I guess there'll be more information coming soon, but we actually were reached out to by someone that we met at the convention who sells their own like One Piece prints.
Oh yeah.
And
my phone's dead. I don't have their information pulled up.
So
I think you might be able to go to the Instagram though and pick it up. We have a DM from them. But yeah, we're just like walking around the convention hall, the exhibit hall, just like looking at stuff to buy. And we were dressed up as Spandam and Perona that day. And there was this guy who had a bunch of prints and a lot of One Piece stuff, so which was really, really cool. And I was like, oh my God, like I love your stuff, like so awesome. And he's like, oh, can I get a picture? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And he was so nice. He handed me this Perona like decal for like a car, just like a sticker. And he was like, here, you can have this. And I was like, what? Oh my gosh. And then we went again the next day and we were just looking at his stuff again. And he has like really cool pieces, and they're all prints. And he has an Instagram page, and he reached out to us recently and asked if we would be interested in having some of his pieces, and we can, show them on the podcast, and it'd be really cool. So we're going to get that done.
And we're going to reach out to him too when he sends it to us and see if maybe we can get like a discount code or something if anybody else wants to buy.
Yeah.
To buy one. We have to talk to him about that first, but his art is awesome. The prints are awesome. And when we have more information, when we get them, we'll link his like social media, his Instagram,
yeah,
and where you could get them for yourself, and we'll hit him up and see if maybe he is an independent artist to my knowledge, so I don't know if doing a code is something realistic for him or not, but if it is, we'll ask, and if not, there's still very worth the price tag, which is pretty inexpensive considering the quality of those prints, and they're posted on a thicker, I think, cardstock kind of thing, or one of those like foam board kind of things. I think he has unprinted on different things. They're really, the quality is amazing. I think you guys are gonna love them. Love them.
I'm super excited to get some of those pieces. They're so cute. And I was so shocked because I was just seeing his stuff again recently on Instagram, and I was like, wow, these are so cool. Like, it'd be so cool to get some of these for the studio or just in general, because I was kind of regretting not buying a lot of prints when I went to Anime Riverside. But overall, he just reached out, and I was like, what? It was just like that. I put out that like One Piece energy that day.
Yeah,
I was like, I was listening to the songs. We were like in the process of like gushing over the songs and being like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, this Chopper song's so fucking cute. And then we get a DM on Instagram, and I was like, what? Like, so awesome.
Yeah. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of fun stuff. I'm so happy that we have these to add to our One Piece collection. I think you guys are right. We're going to have to end up putting some shelves or something up here eventually to display more of the figures that we have. In that One Piece episode that's coming out tomorrow, you're going to see that we finally kind of use the other angle that we haven't used in a long time, where you can see more of the stuff that we have.
And you're like, people are going to be like, do this.
Yeah, people are going to be like, I like this angle better than the other angle. But we're going to try to put some shelves, and I'm just...
we haven't redone... we moved in the new studio when do you think? I think it was like... around June, actually, of last year.
Probably maybe a year ago, yeah.
Yeah, last year in June. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but you're probably right around that time.
Because I went on a trip and then I came back and we had switched already and I was like, oh my God, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And we started recording in here.
But I'm just so like, I mean, Berserk coming back is awesome. Chainsaw Man coming out soon is awesome. And just like where we're at in One Piece and Dressrosa has been so awesome. And I'm just like, I'm so in it and I'm having so much fun reading the series, talking about this series. Like, I don't know, like just getting deeper and deeper and going deeper and deeper.
It reignites like every time I read One Piece. Like I understand people, like I understand people that haven't gotten into it or like I was who had this like kind of like idea of what it was.
You thought you knew, but
and
you didn't know.
It's completely blown away my expectations. It is continuously great and it keeps me guessing and it keeps me on my toes, which is like, again, not, I can't say that for a lot of manga, some of the or stories in general. I feel like I am very, like when I watch movies and stuff, like I'm like, oh, this is what's going to happen. And like,
right.
9 times out of 10, it's like, yep, there it is. Predictable. But One Piece is just so great. I can't predict a lot of things that are happening.
And before we go, I do want to acknowledge Jonathan R's comment. Was it Jonathan R's? No, it's Mr. Rubik's 01. Any new guests lined up for One Piece? So
we have one,
and I think
two, but you know, it's a return, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
so
not...
and I think we've already announced it. And if we haven't, then we'll say it again.
Have we?
I think we have.
I don't think we have.
You don't think, have we said it? Damn, Micro XD. Miko. Sorry, Miko. Sorry. God. Momosuke. Momosuke. Just Miko XD just gifted 5 more Volume 1 memberships.
And this bitch says he doesn't need glasses.
He said, you get a membership. You get a membership. You get a membership.
Monkey to Luffy.
You get a membership.
Josh, LMAO. Good God, man. Good God, man.
Momo.
No.
Suke.
Momonosuke.
I got it.
Just say Momo, Josh. Literally, yeah. Just say Momo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Momo. Anyway, let's not take away from Miko XD. He just gifted some more memberships. So you guys, thank you. He just gifted some more memberships. So a couple more people are getting access to that episode before it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, we have again, you guys telling us, reach out to this person, reach out to this person. We could do that all day, but they might not respond. So
we have reached out to a couple people. We did get and should we say it if we haven't said it? I thought we said it, but maybe we didn't.
If you want to say it, yeah. We've always kept them private though.
Okay, well, we'll keep it a mystery. Okay, we'll keep it a surprise.
But we've reached out to two very high regarded One Piece YouTubers, and we've not heard a reply yet.
And the person that we have heard a reply from and that has agreed to
will be very soon.
The episode will be very soon. Mm-hmm. And I think people are going to be pretty excited about that. And we just have to reach out and reconfirm, because when we messaged them, and did we find out if it was Zhao or Zoo or Mehgan? Stop. Okay, I'm trying. You
guys, answer my question. This is what I have to deal with, and I get bullied on top of it.
Answer my question. Zoo? Zo. Okay, Zo. I just figured there's a lot of beasts. There's a lot of zone type. Maybe it's Zoo. Just kidding. Zo. Thank you guys.
You already talked about it.
Oh, okay. So it's not a mystery. But yeah, okay. We reached out to Roger Base, and Roger Base was so kind, and he said, I saw your teching episode. I'd love to do it, but hit me up when you get to Zoe. Hit me up then.
And we were like, okay.
And we're like, done. Say less. And so we just have to reach back out to him and set it up.
Davey said, this Zoe, like ho.
Okay. All right. A lot of people saying Pogger base.
It's okay, Josh. Okay, Josh. It's the heat, bro.
Yeah, thank you. So we got that, and then we've talked about for the Reverie. We've talked about, since it's a short amount of chapters and people wanted us to dedicate an entire video to it, that we're going to be having Nolan back.
Nolan, the liar. Due to scheduling issues and like health scare, like not health scares, I say COVID interactions, it's kind of been hard to set up an episode with him again, but he will be back. And it has been a while since we've had him on, so I can't wait to pick his brain about things that have happened and get his like reactions to things that we've already read,
and we've
because
seen him like from time to time.
Yeah.
As we've continued, like it was his birthday not too long ago, and we met up with him, and we were around Marine Ford at that time.
Yeah.
And so we were talking to him about.
Oh my
Marine
gosh,
Ford
it was like forever ago.
Yeah, it does. It does. But
Joy Girl, I want to reach out to Joy Girl too. I feel so stupid because I think on the last live or somewhere else I was like, they don't have their emails showing, like I can't reach out to them.
Yeah.
And I usually send out the emails for collabs, and I felt so dumb because when I went on the desktop, it was like they have them on their YouTube pages. You can't see them on your phone, so I just thought they didn't have them. But Joy Girl I would love to do a collab with because she is newer and she is doing more content, I guess, on like everything to now, everything current. So we can't really hit her up until we're like caught up, I would say. But in the future, again, that's what's so cool is when we're caught up, we get to do all these collabs with people that are doing more current stuff. But she would be good for Wano for sure. Yeah. There's a couple that were like, if we could really get them.
And, we were lucky enough, and Murphy was gracious enough to come back.
Yeah.
So we'd love for Teching to come back too.
Yeah, we love Teching.
Love that man.
He's the best.
But that's going to do it for our stream today. Jam-packed. We got Berserk. We got figure unboxings. We got community live news reactions. We got some Bleach key visuals. It was a banger of a stream. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Look forward to that One Piece Dressrosa Part 2 episode coming out tomorrow, and Part 3 coming out next week. That is that in which the Doflamingo cosplay is only going to be possible because of your support. So thank you again for that. But that's it. That's it.
We'll see you next week. If you guys want to, either in the Discord, you can comment on any one of our videos. Comment below. We are trying to figure out what would be the best, maybe next week's live volume 1.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have any recommendations, comment on any one of our videos. We'll see
Boys
it.
of Business up there right now.
Boys of Business is up there right now. If you want to go in the Discord and give us recommendations, we do have a long list of recommendations, but anything like current, anything that you would like to see us cover would be really, really cool. And also, like, we're super, super close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 followers on Instagram. Like, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, like, please follow us on Instagram. We post things all the time. Every new episode, we update it. We post stories. We post behind the scenes sometimes. The current episode schedule coming up in the next week. So, like, follow us on there if you can. Twitter too. We post things on there that we don't necessarily always post to our community page. So it's some insider information.
Damn, Mehgan with the sales pitch at the end, dude. I love it. I love it. That's it, though, guys. Thank you again for being here. Thank you again for watching. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro. That's always the same and never changes. And today, since we're live, we got to go to the chat. I think the chat I think the chat should help us out with that. Anything and everything that we talked about today, whatever the best fitting outro would be, fire it off, and we'll
don't bully me, Josh-san.
Okay, no one. I don't see that in the chat.
Don't bully me, Josh-san.
Nobody recommended that one. Nobody said that. I think that came from you. We gotta vamp a little bit while we wait for the suggestions to come in. Don't bully me, Josh-san. I don't like it.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't.
Work on your figure. Oh, is that to me though?
Probably.
Oh my God, Mehgan. Work on your figure. That's a good one. I like it. Still waiting on the One Piece to be continued. That's a good one. That's a good one. But we should do that on a One Piece episode. We should do that on a One Piece episode. Bully Me, Zaddy, Jinbei is a good one. No Bully Senpai.
Bet you wouldn't.
These are good. These are good.
Steal My Heart, Corazon.
Ooh, that's pretty good too.
Corazon.
Let's see.
Work on your figure.
Work on your figure is pretty funny.
Josh figure unbullying.
Bullying. Okay. All right, let's just go work on your figure.
How about an extra long Frankie?
Oh, I just got to
Believe in him.
Okay.
Believe in Volume 1. Believe in Volume
Let's just say believe in him.
We believe in him. Who saw that? We believe in him.
All right, we got to just say believe in him. Ready?
Okay.
All right.
Believe it.
Believe it. Believe it. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time, believe it.
So when? We believe it. So when? I believe.
Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys.
Love you guys.